Well, hello
I'm sick
everyone,
of living in historic years.
and welcome to Conquerors of Nolyn. Those of you who are watching, uh, once again, as always, we're joined, or rather, I am joined by Draenef playing Drachdarin, the
Oh,
the blue dragonborn fighter who's just reached level 10.
that's
Uh,
me.
Spacey Ying playing Falkan, the black dragonborn wizard who has also
Hello.
just reached level 10.
Wow.
And also Tanky 101 playing Kolarys, the copper dragonborn rogue who has also just reached level 10.
Like
That's
we
it.
all leveled up at the same time or something.
Yeah. That's it, you guys. You've done half of the game. You're 50% of the way through winning Dungeons and
Amazing.
Dragons.
Prestige, 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 prestige.
No.
Level
Never.
25, level 25.
I mean, if anyone comes up with rules for that nonsense, then.
Jesus.
But no, that'll never happen. In any case, we didn't have a game last week. We are having a game this week. It's on a different time zone for some of you because the world decides to work on different clocks, and sometimes those clock changes, and people are caught unawares. It's not fun, but it happens. But we're here, so we're gonna play the intro, and then we're gonna get right back into the adventure that you all know and love. And yeah, we'll see you in a couple of minutes as we finish leveling up. It's in a while.
We're just like, no, I want him to win just because that was glorious to watch.
Can you hear me on Discord?
Sure can.
Discord
Yeah.
bugged for a little while. Weird. In
Well,
any
that's
case,
Hmm.
it's not unfortunate. It is what it is. So we are returned. We have a D&D finally after forever, and now also for everyone's convenience, we're also streaming on Picardo. Who goes to Picardo to watch D&D? I don't know, but we're doing it. So as always, let's start with a little recap of what happened 2 weeks ago. Last time around in Conquerors of Nolyn, shit went down.
That's one way to put it.
All of you crossed the chasm that separates the north of Shadowfell Nolyn from, or rather, Drachdarin, from the south Drachdarin in the Shadowfell. You crossed the chasm in Quimney and started to make your way down south. You stopped by a cornfield on your way. You didn't really stop, but you were um, unfortunately assaulted there by a bunch of, what's it called? Scarecrows, and then later on a Bodak in a combat that was filled with tension because nobody could see a damn thing. Afterwards, all of you then made your way, kept going down south, and led by a vision that Drachdarin had of a dragon flying up in the sky. All of you were led to a cabin in the woods, who apparently was inhabited by a strange man. After a little bit of talking to this strange man, you learned that he was a cannibal of some manner. And after some deliberation, some conversation, some pondering, you decided to leave him be, keep on your way, but also make sure to go there on your way back to catch him, or rather, help him make his way back to society. All of you then kept going down south until you reached what would have been the city of Stubhartak in the material plane, but in here in the Shadowfell, the city walls were still up, but all of the city was leveled, and there was no city to be found, only a huge, massive battlefield where all of the place was scattered with corpses, skeletons, bones, corpses, and dried blood everywhere. But also you found there Cantus, Shayheart, atop a pile of bones, along with another knightly figure that you soon learned to be Cantus's father, that he brought back from, well, he didn't brought back, but he raised him as an undead. And apparently Cantus had plans of his own, and all three of you each had your own ideas of how to deal with him. Falkan, however, tried to talk to him and dissuade him from doing anything weird or not cool. Afterwards, you convinced him to a duel where the winner would go back home with the proper prizes. If you guys won, Cantus would go back home and talk to Lord Dooku. And if Cantus won, some of you might have died, and also whoever was left would help in his plan to capture all of the soul of the undead, those who killed his father in battle decades and decades ago. And with the challenge proposed, both sides accepted it, took their positions, and a battle ensued, which should have been the end of the session, but wasn't, because we went 2 extra hours with the battle itself. Whereupon Cantus was defeated, but not without cost. Everyone that partook in that battle went down. The Cantus's father, the undead, was raised for a moment, was defeated, and once again, his soul, tormented by the memories of war, was trapped in this city. Drachdarin went down several times, Kolarys also went down in battle. Vargrid, the Revenant that has been accompanying you, has been downed, but not only was he downed, but he was killed with fire, which destroyed his physical body, and thus his spirit was freed, and the dead body was immobile. And also Yokan, the Dragonborn investigator who was following you all, had his hopes for life renewed and decided to start acting on things and doing some good, also fell in battle. And before anyone could reach him, he bled out. And the last thing that he saw in battle, aside from, being felled by Cantus, was Falkan mentioning Doring away from him. Falkan, after everyone was down, shot a fireball at Cantus, which was almost consuming him up, incinerating him because he was very low on hit points. He then apparently get teleported away by some manner of a contingency spell and vanished from the battlefield. After that, all of you were left wondering what to do next, left to ponder the weight of all of your losses and recuperate before moving on to the rest of your endeavor. So, that was what happened last session. And now, as you all find a snug place there inside the leveled, destroyed city in the battlefield, all of you curl up in a corner away from any sort of any place that you would be easily visible, trying to protect yourself from hostilities and whatnot. All of you find a corner, hiding there, set up camp, and start to take a long rest. So I need all of you to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw. First, Drachdarin and Kolarys, the two of you, make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 15. Two of you are still under the effects of Shadowfell Spare.
I'm gonna use my legendary resistance to succeed that instead.
Sure. Alright.
I'm going to specifically use, if I can, Chrono Shift on Kolarys.
Sure, if you want, you can. That is happening after the long rest, so
Okay.
go ahead, do your long rest, and this use of Chrono Shift will count for this day. Nope. Kolarys, you're still under the effects of Shadowfell Despair. You're still paranoid, unfortunately. Drachdarin, on the other hand, you feel yourself. I don't even remember what effect you were under.
Basically just restlessness.
Yes, restlessness. Which wasn't good, but wasn't the worst. You, in the middle of the night, you start tossing and turning, and you channeling your draconic self to calm yourself as you manage to steal your mind, not be overtaken by bad dreams. Falkan, make me your wisdom saving throw, DC 10, because you're not affected by any sort of despair yet.
Mm,
There you go.
okay.
Also, I realized something funny. Previously, in your character sheet, for some odd reason, you were not proficient with any saving throws. So you were making your wisdom saving throws without your +4 bonus that you should have had.
Whoops.
It's okay,
I am impressed I did not fall for any of them yet.
right?
Like me rolling out without proficiencies at the beginning of the game.
It happens. Don't worry. So, all of you wake up, and as you wake up, you'll realize that everything is still kind of quiet and eerie, and all of your guys' dreams throughout the night are, even though they're mostly calm and chill, and not necessarily disturbing in any manner of way, it's kind of restless, because you keep just hearing the clanging of weapons on the battlefield around you, and whenever those sounds of weapons hitting one another, or hitting armor, or just someone being punctured by any kind of weapon, bones breaking, and all those kinds of battle noises, you open your eyes and look around, and you see that it's just the three of you there, and then you go back to bed, or rather, go back to sleep. There's no beds here. And eventually, throughout the night, you all wake up rested. And the first thing that you all see when you wake up, aside from the mostly empty battlefield, still just bones and corpses strewn about, some discarded weapons, and same kind of colorless air, atmosphere around you. You see 4 gargoyles landed all around you. And one of these gargoyles, it notices that you have waken up, and it kind of steps forward a little bit, takes a couple steps, looks at the three of you. What is name of falling one?
What? Oh, it's you. Oh.
Your mother.
We're not burying anyone here. You can leave, please.
We need name of fallen one.
Like I
Fallen
said,
one needs a gravestone.
you'll have one
Players
back.
draws his weapons.
We'll have one back home. But no, you don't get to bury any of our friends.
It just stands there watching you, and all the other 3 gargoyles that are in the back, each one looks at one of you, and they all ask in unison, "What is your name?"
Oh god, I hate these things so much. They're very unsettling to see first thing in the morning. Ugh. My head is still killing me. Okay, well, we should keep moving then. Leave them behind this.
Yeah,
Players just kind of in a cold sweat. Like, he's going to attack any second now.
Please, Kolarys. They're just statues.
Statues don't talk.
I mean, magical statues do.
In some place, giant reptiles don't talk either, so let's just keep going.
Drac, like, rolls, kind of stands up, but, like, does the cat stretch on all fours before standing himself all the way up.
And all of you look around that Drachdarin seems a little bit overgrown, even more than before, and notice that nothing about him fits anymore.
Just kind of stares up, stares at the gargoyle, stares up again, stares back. I will address this when I am much less agitated.
What? Them?
Yeah.
Well, alright. We can outpace them, obviously. We still got like 2 days of walking to do. He just picks up his equipment and slings it onto his back and goes lumbering ahead. Trying to not look at the freaking statues.
Does everyone else follows?
Yeah.
Kolarys keeps one rapier, his family rapier in the main hand, and just kind of walks with looking over his shoulder.
Sure. All of you put your Kolarys, you're walking with weapons in hand. All the other two are following right ahead. And Kolarys, even though you keep looking back, it seems like the gargoyles, all they do is just kind of move in a very eerie way. They kind of turn around on the ground to look directly in the direction that you're going, but they don't move. They just watch you walk away. And soon enough, they are completely far behind, to the point that you can't even see them anymore between the piles of bone and dead bodies that are strewn about in the battlefield.
Yeah, once it's been a few minutes without them even being in line of sight, put the sword away.
Sure. So, as you guys are walking, it doesn't take very long at all for you to notice, right after you cross the city walls on our outside, some less than like 100 feet away from the walls, you see another one of those gargoyles, kind of far ahead, looking off into something else that is near it, crumpled on the ground. And as you keep on walking in that direction, since it is where you're going anyways, you pay a little bit close attention and you see that there's a dragonborn laying on the ground.
Nothing else around?
Just a
Nothing,
gargoyle.
that is. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and have a look at that.
Sure. Is the rest following as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach the gargoyle and the dragonborn that is lying down on the ground, you notice that the gargoyle is there, just it seems to have finished scratching on its own chest, and you can see as you approach the very clearly a name written, Cantus Shayhart. And when you look at the ground, you see the dragonborn Cantus. Half of his whole body is like shard, and he has like second and third degree burns all over, and he's just laying there on the ground, looking very weakly at the sky, and he sees all three of you coming, and he very weakly turns his head. I, I tried. I tried so hard. Why do you get to have everything your way, and I get nothing?
Okay, you can't shut up. Drac, destroy the gargoyle.
What? Alright. I'm just gonna try and push the damn thing over first. I'm 15 feet tall. What do you want from me?
I just like the idea of just walking over and shoving it.
Sure, you just full on palm the head of the gargoyle with your hand and just push it over and just topples
Straight
and
up
falls on the
bathroom
ground.
scene from Turning Red, just palm it on the face and
Yeah.
scoot it away.
Pretty much. And you just push the gargoyle over, it topples and falls on the ground like, ah! And it looks up at you, and very weakly, it seems unsure of what to do. It has filled its purpose as a gravestone, or is in the process of doing that.
Stop.
No, I just kind of feel bad.
I'll stand it back up once we leave.
Yeah, when we leave.
Are you?
And leave the name there.
Well, I mean, it would take a while to unetch that. I'd have to break out some chisel and some stoneworking tools, and I don't have any of that.
Oh, well, now
I'm
I
pretty
feel
sure your
kinda
claws
bad.
work.
Well, I don't want to chip my claws.
This guy's not even dead yet. Why are you writing his name?
What a diva.
He told me his name.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Cantus, why'd you run away from the battlefield?
He kind of tries to look at you, and you can see that there's a little bit of haziness to the way that he's trying to look around and see what's going on. He's trying to find you before he finally focuses on you. I didn't. I had a spell prepared in case I fell. I didn't think your spell would be so powerful. was just a contingency. Case some creature here were to kill me, I would be able to walk away and try again later. But I can sense it. I know deep in my heart I've lost my father again. Killed him, didn't you?
You
Yeah.
never had him back in the first place.
I hate to say it, but Uncle was about to take off my head.
I almost had it.
Ooh, hey, is Falkan still carrying that locket?
Actually, I was going to say, I'm going to try and crouch next to Cantus and kind of try and see if I can't prop him up and give him the locket.
Sure.
I
Go on, Kolarys.
I was gonna try to mage hand steal it out of his pocket.
What?
This guy's a dick.
There's a dick.
Well,
I will,
before
I will
bef-
personally send you to another dimension. I have this option now.
Kolarys, that idea crosses your mind, but you're too paranoid and you think that maybe Falcon put some manner of protection or Cantus put some manner of spell in that locket and you think that it might be best not to fiddle with it, lest you be cursed.
That's fair.
Good.
I was just gonna chuck it on the floor in front of him anyway.
Are you just going to watch? Like, we have potions, I'm pretty sure.
And Falcon, as you try
We
to prop
have
him up,
potions.
quote unquote,
Yes.
you try to
Mhm.
prop him up and he just kind of groans in pain as you lift him, and you can see that even though he is whole, his body is severely damaged, needs a healer. And he kind of sits up a little bit, gritting through his teeth all the time. When he's set up and you hand him the locket, he manages to grab it with his one good hand and looks at it. Oh, so lucky to have a family.
You are my family. Which is exactly why I'm not going to let you die out here in the middle of the... whatever the hell this place is called.
I'm too weak, Vulcan. Can't. I can't even walk. Couldn't even crawl away. Been here all night. Hearing lamentations of those spirits. The battlefield. People who murdered my family. Just shouting. It's torment.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they messed you up good, huh?
You're not the little wizard that left. And I came here. I did not know just how much you've grown with studies. I hope you put all of that to good use, Falkan.
I definitely plan on it. I definitely plan on putting it to good use. And while we're on notes of putting things to good use, I've learned a few things coming down here. So I'm not exactly going to let you die. I hope you're not mad at me.
And I'm mad at myself. Shouldn't have lost. I've done so much to get here. But I still wasn't strong enough.
Focused on the spot around me and Cantus specifically, I'm going to cast the spell Wither and Bloom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Invoke both life and death onto a 10-foot radius sphere. One target or each creature of my own choice must take 2d6 necrotic, but one creature of my choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit die and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll, plus my personal spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
So I will roll to damage myself and heal Cantus.
Sure, make your Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Haha, you're funny.
Alright, you suffer 7 points of necrotic damage, Falkan. Also, wow, your save DC is too high for even for yourself. Cantus, on the other hand, manages to recover one of his hit die. So, and also he recovers your spell casting ability modifier, which should be 5.
Is it my attack mod?
Your spell ability modifier, I think.
Where is that actually?
It's just your intelligence modifier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, should be +5.
It's literally the modifier for the ability that you use for spellcasting. Which in
Oh, right. Some people use wisdom and charisma, and
exactly.
Right.
Alright, so Cantus, you kind of cause yourself some damage, and whatever little vegetation that was in the area around you and Cantus completely withers and bloom. Are you also targeting the gargoyle with this?
No, I'm not hitting the gargoyle.
Sure.
Poor thing.
And you wither all of these targets a little bit, and helps Cantus regain some health. You see that most of his third degree burns they start to stitch back up and heal, and overall he's looking much better. At which point he can even fold his arms. Most of his sinew and bone that were exposed are also healed up back together, and his some parts of his body are still charred, but mostly he's able to actually stand up now. And he kinda looks at you with a mistrusting stare. Since when can you do this?
Like I said, I learned a few things coming down here. Decided to learn a little bit of necromancy.
Huh. Necromancy spells for healing. Now that's novel. And Cantus kinda very slowly stands up and looks at the gargoyle with his name inscribed onto it. Gargoyle just looks up at him. And then he looks at the three of you. Alright. Talking to Uncle, right? Or your father, as I promised.
I had a feeling you'd own up to it. He really does miss you. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you.
If he was ever happy, he never showed it.
Yeah, he never looks it. I mean, to be fair, we all do kind of have the whole corpse face thing going on.
Yeah. Maybe.
Resting dead face.
Maybe.
Kind of cute.
I don't know. I don't know. Yes. So, we're not going back yet, are we? You said you are after something else.
Yeah, not quite yet. We still have to go after the person that wound up taking Kolarys' sister's life. And also the same woman who tried taking my own.
Kolarys is audibly growling.
Sunarayuxian, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. She should be just south back in, Madlenac.
Or this place's version of it, whatever that will be.
Whatever you call it.
I think she might be there. You know, in the real... Well, in the material plane, Madlenac is where the academy is at. I'd expect her to be here as well. Unless she had other plans.
She better be here. We didn't just spend all this time walking for nothing.
Very well. Lead the way.
Alright. Should still be about a 2 days walk or so. But, once we get there and we get ourselves situated, I do have some magic that can get us back home.
I'd have a thought that you would have something.
No, I'm not just going to come down here to die without any way of escaping. Good God, have you seen this place? It rains meat.
Considering you have spent the best portion of the last 3 months in here, yes. I have seen this place.
What have you been eating?
I have my mings. And you see Cantus kind of opens up a little bag pouch that he's holding and he pulls out an alchemic jug.
Yes!
Kolarys pinches the bridge of his nose and audibly groans.
Please tell me you have not been eating mayonnaise for 3 months.
It's the only food it produces.
Oh, for the love of... Okay.
Just grinning the entire time.
You know what? I had my suspicions that when people were saying that you two looked similar, you both are the same person, unfortunately. Okay. Great.
Kolarys just starts walking in the direction of this world's version of Madlenac. He's so done.
Drek goes over to the gargoyle and takes his axe, and he just scrapes the name to just put like a slash through it before slowly standing the gargoyle back up.
Sure. The gargoyle just looks down at its chest and goes, "Oh."
Well, you'll have to try a different one. Go find someone else who is about to die.
Are you gonna make friends with this like you did that switchblade?
Well, considering that one depressed himself literally and metaphorically and emotionally and maybe metaphysically. No, I don't think I'm having good luck with making new friends. Especially of inanimate objects. He's just like walking.
Well,
after
considering that
Kolarys
one
and-
depressed himself.
You remind me of the
Lit-
switchblade.
Listen, Pin was cute, but he is sad now.
Poor
Kolarys
Pin.
points at the floor in front of Falcon and goes, "Oh, hi, Pin."
Squints.
Just imagining the Leonardo DiCaprio squint.
So, let me do a little bit of moving around as I add the Cantus Shehar to the party.
Great, another NPC. Maybe this one won't die.
What are we
Yes.
doing with Yokon, by the way?
He's in a bag.
We're sending him
in
to
the
a
bag.
cleric when we get back.
We're going to see how much it'll cost to resurrect him.
How-
Since we found a lot of money.
However, the thing with Cantus is that since he was not able to have a good night of rest, he is missing several many hit points.
Yeah.
Short rest time.
Come again?
We can short rest.
Sure. It will take him 8 hours, or rather 6 hours to go through a long rest.
What do y'all think? Rest for Cantus or
Well, I mean, we're not getting to where we're going in a day. And if
Fair.
worse comes to worse, you can just do some of your magic and give him a little bit of healing, and we're good to go. Keep in mind, this man tried to kill us not one day ago. I cannot say I am exactly excited to trust him.
Are you not large enough to just hold him in your hand at this point?
Considering he slings magic around, I kind of want him in my eyesight and not on me.
Hey, but if you're holding his arm, he can't do hand thingies.
Hand thingies, yes.
Casting spells.
That thing.
I mean, if you think I'm nasty, he can technically cast spells that are like 3 levels higher than mine, so
Yeah, again, I'm not here to make enemies, but I also do not trust him. We will all walk. We'll walk to the end of the day, and then he can have his rest.
we're on the road again. I just
And
can't
Drac
wait
just kind
on the road again.
Goes plodding along once more.
I guess I'll roll a hit
Fiddling.
die.
Fiddling. I guess I'll just die.
No, roll a hit die.
Wait, ooh, what do you mean roll a hit die?
Are we resting?
No, we're
Apparent-
walking.
Apparently not.
Unless,
we're
unless you
walking?
need to take your short rest.
Oh yeah, the thing
heal.
is you can take 1 hour of a short rest, that's so Cantus can roll some hit die, or you can wait 6 hours for Cantus to regain all of his health and dispels his spent in combat. He's missing several spell slots.
We'll just start with the 1 hour.
I want to get some distance on those gargoyles. I don't care if they're harmless, they freak me the fuck out.
Cantus does have arcane recovery.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know how wizards work, so
Oh,
Have at
okay.
you.
I can do it. It's okay.
I mean he recovers up to what, 15 levels of spells because he's level 15.
A combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard levels, and they can't be higher than
Well.
6th level.
Ah,
7.
7 it is then. Sure. Yeah,
I think
because
it's rounded up.
Is it?
Yep, it's rounded up.
Wow.
look
Lucky
at you.
them.
8 levels of spell then. Okay, so are you taking 1 hour to rest then?
Yeah.
I guess we'll get the wizards back on their feet.
Fun. I forgot that Cantus has 62 hit points. Somehow.
Wizards. We don't got a lot.
Don't need a lot.
I think I rolled for his hit points because it's impossible for him to have only 62 when his constitution modifier is +3. Probably I did. In any case, Falkan and Cantus can go ahead and roll however many hit die you guys need, and yeah, an hour goes by as you're sitting there. Kolarys, you see that the gargoyles they show up in the distance, but they stop and stay like very far away from you, still like by the entrance of the city. But they don't come any closer, and they're far enough away that you're like can't quite hear them. They can't hear you, but they're within sight.
I'm jealous of Cantus's dice. What the fuck? They look really good.
Right?
How do I edit my dice?
Actually, no. That's his modified dice. Like that 5, he actually rolled a 2 plus 3.
How do the dice look? Are
Mine
they
look
Even
ugly
like
as
how
pretty?
fuck.
pretty the dice look.
Oh,
That's under
pretty.
dice so nice, I believe.
Yeah, you have to go all the way to the last option in the top right-hand corner, where there's game settings. Then there's configure settings, and then in the window that opens, there's the module setting, and then there's a module called Dice So Nice,
And there you can choose.
whereupon you can do the blings.
I think I customized my dice too at some point.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
That's
Lord,
why they're space themed.
some of these
Yeah.
are very eye gouging.
Oh,
And that customization will apply for every dice that you roll in game. In case you need help finding those options, I posted in the group. Have at you. So,
Drax spends that entire hour just like fiddling with different straps, trying to get a little slack out of him, and most of them are like on the last notch, and he's just struggling.
sure. You can see that indeed. The clothes and armor that Drachdarin was wearing, they're as tight as could be, barely fitting, and there's something different about Drachdarin, even in this 1 hour of this morning that you've spent with him. He looks a little bit more like you both of you have seen dragons in your time, Falkan and Kolarys, and Drachdarin, he looks less man and more dragon in the way that he kind of has been acting throughout this morning so far, and could even go as so far as to describe some qualities about him bestial, to some degree. You wonder if all this time you were spending in the Shadowfell are starting to affect you all somehow, or if it's something else entirely. So
You can
once
see like his tail also seems longer, sturdier, and his jaws are a little bit more intense, a little bit more teeth showing than normal.
you getting a little possessed there, or
What? What are you talking about?
nothing?
Something.
Pretty
Look,
sure
I'm
it's
just-
something, but I also know
I'm-
I can't be asked in the middle of hell to think about it.
I'm just trying to fix my armor.
Right.
Are you two done sitting around yet?
Yeah, actually, I think I am.
Good. Let's keep moving then. Long walk.
okay, all of you then start walking around, or not around, but going south, and nothing about the landscape changes at all. It's still the same abysmal place that you've seen so far. Everything looks kind of bland, kind of sad, and I'd rather not be here, but still, what can you do? It's the mission that you have test upon yourselves to do. And as you keep on walking, you notice. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. That you start once again being pelted by that same rain of blood
Oh god.
as clouds approach, and you hear splatters in the distance. When you look, you see the red rain coming your way, and you start trying to run a little bit to not get pelted by it, but can't quite really avoid it. So I need all of you, including Cantus, to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 10, I believe.
Oh
Yeah, DC 10.
God.
Oh, Cantus.
I'm gonna rewind that on Cantus.
Sure.
Thank you, God.
Alright, Cantus is not poisoned.
Thank goodness.
Thank the glib.
Has a companion for 2 seconds, instantly poisoned.
Dies.
I am the
Poison
glib glob.
eaten up. The glib glub.
And so all of you manage to withstand the effects of the rain on you, but as you keep on walking, trying to run and escape the rain, you see a copse of trees, or rather, a bunch of trees around, and you start to walk in their direction to kind of try and get some cover from them. And you only start to realize halfway through walking that through escaping the rain, as you're trying to get down under some thicker trees that offer more coverage, that you're stepping into a bog. And after some point you look up and you realize that the rain is kind of you are under cover from the trees, and it's harder to feel the rain, so definitely good. But then as you keep going, you start to notice that your steeps are more sluggish and slower and much harder to walk. And then you realize, as you all look down, that you are walking into a very, very thick bog. There's mud and quote-unquote quicksand all around. And I need all of you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw. DC 10.
Oh, it's in between my toes. I hate it.
It was nice knowing everybody.
Strength save, you said?
Yeah, strength or dexterity saving throw, DC 10. Oh, Cantus.
Cantus. Can I just... I'm about to fireman carry several of you.
Hey, almost broke 30.
Right? Goddamn, Kolarys. Wait. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're...
What do you mean
Yep.
Cantus knows Lucky?
Hey, I
You got
will
the
take
lucky
it next time, I swear to God.
He has the lucky feat, which I believe I didn't use at
Wait,
all
what?
last session.
You didn't.
Yeah, you can use Lucky. Should we use Lucky for this?
Wait.
Why not?
Oh.
I mean, the worst that happens is he becomes slowed or entrapped or something.
What do y'all think?
How many uses
Yeah.
of lucky do you have a day?
3.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright. Makes it.
No need to get stuck in the berg.
Makes it super good. So all of you are in difficult terrain, and you keep on walking, trying to do your best to walk out of the bog. But then when you realize the terrain that you're stepping in, one of you, as you're stepping around, you hear a crunch, and when you look down, you notice that you splintered something underneath the bog. You don't even know what it is, but this crunch felt very solid, and then you start to hear just like snappings all around you all. And out of the mud, you start to see skeletons coming up.
Brack, would you break this time?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
all of you look around to see a bunch of skellies coming up of the coming up from the bog. Most of them seem to be stuck in place. Seeing as
Cantus, you did this.
seeing as this is difficult terrain. However, there are onto you, all around you, might I say. And I would like everyone to take your attentions to this map,
Oh shit.
which hopefully will load correctly.
Oh god, what the fuck is
Oh.
that?
Oh no. Oh, oh no.
Cantus, what have you done?
It's
What
not
the fuck is
Cantus.
this?
This. We've
It's a
seen
bunch of
that
dead and
before.
it's not the necromancer, sure.
We have two necromancers. How could you blame the one?
And I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
He just does the De Niro squint at Falcon. There's no combat encounter.
I just want to do the
Oh,
archer
sure.
smug smile.
Sorry. Let me turn that into a combat encounter. Now you should be able to roll for initiative.
Oh shit. Boop.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I realize
I'm
that,
not fast. I'm huge and slow.
I realized that I had goofed for this encounter. I need to
Should he roll with disadvantage because it's a bunch of undead and he's uncomfortable?
Oh, I need a wisdom saving throw. Oh no. I'm
Sure.
bad at these.
Sure, make your wisdom saving throw. DC 10. Yeah, you make it.
12.
You're
Not
good.
afeared. Not scared. I ain't scared of no ghost.
Alright, so I'll need to throw in a bunch of skellies here in this map.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, He-Man.
I love the meme of dropping some wisdom that makes you uncomfortable and then yeeting.
Alright, okay. The skelly is all about. I'm gonna use one single initiative to track all of them, because that makes things fun. And I need to learn how to roll for them. Roll in NPCs, there you go. Initiatives, and now we can begin combat. Kolarys, you're up first. What the heck are you up to?
I'll just.
Stop glaring and start fighting.
You know, fuck you.
Fuck you, man. You know what? Fuck you.
I'll just
Well,
cast
I
mirror
never-
image on myself.
You need to have the break in the voice as well as it go. Fuck you!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Kolarys, you're up first. What are you doing? What do?
Mirror image.
Oh, there
I
you go.
cast mirror image.
Good. Alright, fair enough. So, what are the effects of a mirror image again? Every time someone attacks you, you roll d20.
There's literally 4 of me on the field.
Mm-hmm.
3 illusory duplicates of
Illusory.
yourself appear in your space. So I still count as the one space.
All
Until the
right.
spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting position so it's impossible to track which is real. You can use your action to dismiss the illusory duplicates. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates.
Sure, whenever
That's
someone attacks you, we'll get you that.
It's so good.
That's your action. What else?
That's an.
It is an
No,
action.
it is an action.
You gotta move.
And
you gotta-
then, yeah, that'll just be my turn. There's nothing I can really do with mine.
Okay, Falkan, you're up. You're missing a few hit points. Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Drac, which one do I kill first? Because they both intimidate me to the nth degree.
Okay, Bunshin no Jutsu.
Not you. I'm not killing you first.
You could.
All 4 of them sticking their tongue out at you.
I could.
I don't know. We saw the ones behind us in the ice lake. I don't know. You pick one. They're both huge.
Fucking, let me get the ruler out. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Let me get the ruler.
Yay! Fireball centered on me.
Yeah. I drop a fireball on myself.
Okay. So, in that range, I just, like, wide eyes, just, like, puts his hands together, points that direction, and goes, nope.
Nope.
And cast the spell Sickening Radiance.
Oi, oi, oi.
Guys, I just realized how broken my mirror images is.
It can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
The duplicate's armor class equals 10 plus your dex modifier.
Yeah. It's great.
They have a higher armor class than me.
Yep.
I want to say the instant I point my fingers, you just hear the fucking Hallelujah chorus as loud as possible.
Oh, that's
Like in G minor. It is sickening after all.
So, Hallelujah and G minor. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
that is a very weird spell. I believe it's from one of the new books. It has to be because I've never seen that thing before.
It's a weird one. But yeah, it's
Weird spell
whenever
with a
they
Y.
start their turn there, they have to try and pass a Constitution saving throw, or they'll take 4d10 radiant damage, and it'll suffer one thing of exhaustion. It stays there until I stop concentrating.
Now, is the first time a
Wait.
creature moves into the spell for the first time, is that when they just exist there on the first cast?
Well, since they are already there and they're not able to move out of there before this happens, I don't think. So I'm just gonna apply the damage now. But apparently, they don't if they make their save. So this big creature doesn't suffers the effects of that. Because it
Heck.
made it save.
Okay. It's okay.
Now, for the Skellies, I'm gonna roll individually for all of them. Go, con saves. Two fail to make it. You can choose which ones didn't make it.
Probably the two closest then.
Sure. They're gone. And that's about it.
Yeah.
The spell remains there and you are concentrating. Don't lose that. And I believe that's it for your turn. Unless you're moving. Falkan?
I'm just double checking on the spell. Exhaustion levels do accumulate on any target that's hit. It does trigger when they're in it or when they start their turn in it.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Neat.
So it should hit. Yeah, it will hit again. Okay, yeah.
No. It will not
You
hit again. Not right now. What I mean is that I already rolled for them, so whenever it comes their turn, they're okay. If they keep there until the next turn, then they are hit again.
It's a weird spell.
No,
A lot of
it
those spells that are like that are like.
it works. It works the way that you think it does. It's just that instead of waiting for their turn to come, I just rolled right away, right now.
Oh, okay.
Because they can't move out of it.
Yeah.
Either way. So.
And nobody can break your concentration between now and then, so might as well just keep it as it is. Okay, that's your turn then, Falkan. Cantus, what is Cantus up to? Technically, all three of you could control Cantus.
I'll let the wizard do the wizard thing unless he feels having two wizards is too many.
Yeah,
Double
unless do you want to
necromancer.
play a wizard drac? I mean,
I play a sorcerer in my other campaign. Fucking
do
love
you,
wizards,
do you
bro.
want to? I mean, you can if you want.
I'm down. Down to shoot lightning out of my hands. It's my
Heck, I
favorite
know you
activity.
like it.
Oh my god, he has so many spells.
I'm
Yeah,
pulling
have
up his
fun.
fucking character sheet.
It's a long one.
Oh,
Let's
God, what the
see.
fuck?
15.
Yeah, he's level 15. That's a solid amount.
Suggestions. Cantus can cast Vitriolic Sphere in a similar area to take out some of these Skellies. He can also just Scorching Ray, pick 3 targets and just boom them.
Yeah,
Never mind, he
That's-
can't Scorching Ray that well because he is in the
he's in melee combat.
he's in melee combat with that big one.
Why the fuck does he have Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion?
Because every good high-level wizard has Magnificent Mansion.
Has
Other-
he just been living in luxury while he's in the...
Probably.
Sure. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, dude. Are you kidding?
But if he has the mansion, why has he been eating from the alchemical jar?
Because he's a lunatic. That's why.
I hate him.
Don't
Alright,
hate
so-
on the wizard.
Don't hate the wizard, man. It's good. It's good. It's good.
I can conjure a mansion with all the amenities, but I'm gonna drink mayo.
If
Because
either
I can.
if either of you are too intimidated by the big Skellies, you can also disintegrate them. But otherwise,
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
also-
waste one of his 7th level or 6th levels on that
6th
right
level.
now. Not gonna burn that yet. Cantus is he's gonna do the tried and true. Where's the ruler? Where is it? Is it the circle?
just cast a spell and you should pull up the ruler.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit obnoxious again, and I do apologize. Sickening Radiance, the damage does not go through on fail, but the dim light and the exhaustion still does.
Oh, okay.
Though the exhaustion does remove if they leave the light.
Oh, okay, yeah. Exhaustion gives disadvantage on thingy rolls.
The
Is-
first level of exhaustion is ability checks.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And he's emitting dim light. Cool.
Well, that whole area has dim light in it, I think.
So Cantus is casting.
Yeah.
Fireball
Cantus
there?
whirls around and casts fireball over to the other group.
Sure.
They really are just the same person.
They are.
Except Falcon's apparently the fatter one.
None of them make it. all the skeletons explode because his save DC is 20.
Christ.
All right, that was it for Cantus.
How do you delete it? How do you what? Huh?
Go to the rulers and then look up at it, and then you.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Look, Cantus can't delete radii either.
Now is
Got
this
it.
now is this Kelly's? These
I did it.
Kellys are going to go and walk. Can they walk? They cannot walk. I mean, not close enough. They're far away. This is Kelly. Well, they do get legs, but this is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So this is Kelly's gonna run over there and he's going to shoot an arrow at Falkan. Closest target.
Oh no, not you and arrows.
Literally wizard's weakness, not even a joke.
It
Do you have
really
mage armor at this point?
You should have mage armor or shield.
I
though,
do
man.
have mage armor up, yes.
It's very
I'm just
important.
waiting to see if I get. Ah!
22 to hit.
Hold on.
I don't think mage armor is gonna help you.
Mage armor 13.
Like,
Eight.
use more of my time magic.
No, I get shot.
And you also have to precast mage armor, I believe.
I just have it set at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume you're doing it every beginning of every day.
Oh yeah, I always take out the spell slot.
Do you have to? Isn't it a ritual spell? Oh, it's
No,
a.
it's just touch.
Okay, okay. In any case, it hits you, I believe, for 4 points of piercing damage. And you have
Just standing there next to my cousin, just not even moving, not even flinching, just staying there and getting stabbed by an arrow.
Concentration.
As an arrow goes.
and you make a con save.
And
Eli.
that's it.
I
Bye,
need
spell.
everything.
Goodbye, spell.
We're good while it lasted.
What spell was it?
Sickening Radiance.
Sickening Radiance. The
It's
spell
gone
that's
now.
supposed to stay for a long period of time and have lasting effects.
It would if you didn't get hit.
Well, fucking catch the arrow. Put a point in Monk. Put a point in Monk then.
I play a monk in a different campaign that just finished. I'm no longer a monk. I'm a fighter, man. Leave
It's
me
a
alone.
campaign.
So this other
Good question.
This-
Fighter, not a lover.
Okay.
this other skeleton is going to walk up to you and attack you, Falcon. Hits with a 13.
I cast shield.
All right, you pull up a shield, and that attack
Very
misses.
upset.
The other two skellies, they're gonna target Cantus. The two on the bottom, they move closer with a bow in hand and bows in hands, and pew pew at Cantus. 12 misses, I believe,
Yes.
and 20 hits Cantus.
This dummy doesn't have shield? Oh my god.
Deserves to get shot.
He deserves to get shot. Who fucking doesn't take shield?
I mean, if he
It's
had
2
shield,
pin cushions.
if he had shield, it would have been a harder fight against you guys. So
It's true.
Yeah,
Now you
that's
really are
actually why I didn't
twins. You're
cast magic
both-
missile on him.
What? Now you really are twins. You're both pin cushions.
however, if you look at Cantus's inventory, you will see that he has the brooch of shielding, so he is immune to magic
Oh
missiles.
my god, Oh my lord. Wow, was that the sound of a wizard having allergic reaction?
Yeah, just a
someone
little bit.
immune to magic missiles?
He is wise, that boy. In any case, now
Magic
is
missile is such a funny fucking spell. I hate it.
the skelly to the right, the big one. It's going to attack Kolarys.
Cool. First of all,
Mirror image time.
We have to wait to see if he hits his attack.
That's true.
oh fuck, it hits me.
Okay.
Really?
You're good, you're good. It's fine. He'll roll like a 1 or
Okay.
something.
There are 4 Kolarys. He looks at which one to bonk and goes for the right one,
He goes for the real one.
but
Fuck.
misses.
It's okay.
Yeah, he way missed that attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're good.
Does not hit you at all, so you're good, and that's his one attack action for the turn. Can't do anything.
He only has one?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for that.
Drachdarin, you're up.
Hello. I am going to go after the big one in front of me.
Sure.
Going to be using Mr. Great Axe.
Eric's just like dodges out of the way. You still missed, bitch!
Oh, for God's sake.
God, your dice, what the fuck?
Oh,
weird fight.
1.
That's a
On
miss.
another. That has to hit.
I think your dice are gonna give me an epileptic seizure.
Okay, fine. I'll change them. I thought they were cool looking.
They
I'm
are
not gonna
cool.
lie,
cool.
I kind of love them.
They are cool. They're just a little intense.
No, I mean,
I mean,
I like them. They're cool. I'm not going to look at them. I'm gonna look at the chat log. That hits for 14 points of damage,
yeah.
which
Dre, we need you to calm down. Your dice give me psychic damage.
all right. Yeah, the other Skelly takes damage, and that's your 2 attacks. Or do anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right. Now is the other big Skelly who is going to go right back at you. Drachdarin.
Fight me.
Sure.
You're asking for it.
Fight me.
He's gonna roll a natural 20 and get a crit.
I'm immune to
Will
crits.
Move
Oh, right.
here to get flanking bonus with the other big one, and Falcon,
That's fair.
you can make an attack of opportunity with your staff if you want.
If you really want.
You know what? I think I will try and bonk with my staff.
Actually, no, never mind. You can't because you already used your reaction for shield.
Shield.
I
Sorry,
hate everything.
sorry, I forgot.
Wizards.
It's going to try and hit you. +2 to this roll. 25 hits
Sorry.
for
Oh, yeah, okay.
21 points of slashing damage. Drachdarin.
Fine. Ow!
And that's its one
You're a
attack.
big target, man.
I am the same size as them, presumably.
Okay. Back to the top, Kolarys, you're up. What are you doing?
I have to use my bonus action. I point at everyone in the party. Falkan, pussy.
Oh my god.
Drac,
No, not this
pussy.
again. Stop.
Cantus, pussy. To light my fire sword.
Sure.
Just gonna lean over to Cantus and say, "That's what I made his sword power thing, his power word."
What the fuck?
I know.
I'll hit the guy in the next two.
And,
Drac does not hear it.
and Cantus is just like, trying to deflect arrows from the thing and holding his staff and like, oh, sure. That's weird. And that'll hit. Who are you attacking? Cantus?
The one that's in range.
Okay.
The big guy.
Sure. Right. It hits for 16 points of damage. It's not resistant to any of those damages. Good. Good. Anything else? For your bonus action?
There's no flanking on that, right? Because I'm the only one in range.
Yeah, there's no flanking with that guy.
Okay. No, the bonus action would have been activating my stupid sword.
Sure. Okay. All right. That's your
So,
turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Falkan, you're up.
Okay. Oh god, this thing keeps giving me like weird errors, like red boxes popping up, it's driving me nuts. I have to click through all of them to make them go away. What in the world are you, Foundry?
One of these days, show me the red boxes, because I'll help you.
Please and thank you, because literally every time I click anything, these boxes pop up and just completely halt what I'm doing.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I mean, it might be. I might have imported something that Foundry doesn't like.
I mean, it might be.
Never know. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast telekinesis.
Sure. Let's get creative. I thought you might be casting Osteosporosis, but let's go with telekinesis. I don't know what it does, so you'll have to talk me through it.
Telekinesis. I can try to move a huge or small creature. I have to make an ability check with my spellcasting ability against their strength roll, and if I win, I can move them 30 feet in any direction, including upward, but not beyond the range of the spell, and they are restrained until my next turn.
Alright.
Wait, actually, stares over at the 4 skeletons who are going to shoot me. Wait,
Wait a minute.
wait a second.
Sorry.
Don't worry, Cantus has a plan.
What are you doing, Falkan?
Wait, okay, alright, question. Drac, are you killing the skeletons next turn that are shooting me?
They're in a line. I'm gonna try. No guarantees.
Okay. I am going to cast Mirror Image.
Oh no, there's so many of you.
It's a party up in here.
All 4
10-person
of me
party.
go copycat.
Suddenly, the party is 10 people.
Oh my god.
I'll write my bird. It's too late for
He's
bird. I don't
dead.
care. I'll summon bird
Thank
later.
God.
You don't have to say it in such a manner. It's dead.
He's dead.
Alright, so Falkan, you're casting Mirror Image. Alright.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that'll be your action.
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
think I have anything else I can do.
Sure.
Honestly, it's such a power. Your dex modifier is shit, though.
Next up is
Better than
Cantus.
nothing, I mean.
Cantus is up.
Cantus is going to cast Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to move right there.
You can't
Bonus
cast
action?
two
That's
actions.
bullshit.
What's that?
You can't cast two spells on the same turn unless the other
Nope.
one is a cantrip.
It's fine. Again, this is part of the plan.
Sure. Big setup.
They're skeletons. They've got arrows. They're probably not going to move that much.
Uh-huh.
It's fine. But mainly also because. Oh wait, did they? This is not change. Whoa, zoom in. Hello.
Oh, I didn't think it would zoom.
Enhance.
You could have just made him walk there.
Sorry, I
And
forgot.
get hit by 4 people? No.
I have to disable
He's
that.
a wizard.
Wouldn't it have been only 2 at the most?
This one can hit him. This one could hit him.
Wait, the big guy was in range?
He has large creatures have a reach of 10 feet.
Shit.
So he can hit there and he can hit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you remember
Which means I'm engaged
the,
with both the big guys.
the fight with Lady Uxian and the Charade? He had
Mhm.
reach as well. Probably didn't use it, but he had
I don't
it.
think I was anywhere near that guy. Drac was 1v1ing him in the back.
Ah, that is true. Well, never mind.
Going
Cantus.
toe to toe with that big guy. Breath weapon.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
not a
do
spell.
Acid spray.
Mm-hmm.
30-foot line. Which is a dex save. 8 plus con plus proficiency, so 11 plus 5, so a DC 16 dex save.
You see 16, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the last one makes it, the other 2 take it. 7 points of what? Acid damage?
7 acid. Bleh.
Okay. 7 blast damage.
It's part of the setup. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
And then he is going to walk 5, 10, 15 feet backwards.
God, they are fucking twins.
Or, no, 20.
You can't. It has to be 15 because of
Oh,
difficult
that's right.
terrain.
It's difficult terrain. I was wondering why 15 was stuck in my head.
So-
Right as you said difficult terrain, evacuate the dance floor came on.
Alright, now,
Difficult terrain.
now it's the Skellies. All 3 Skellies that were hit, they do this kind of unison thing where one shoots a bow at Cantus, then he ducks, then the one behind shoots a bow at Cantus and ducks, and the one behind shoots a bow at Cantus. So
God, it's Dark Souls.
Cantus is going to suffer 3 attacks. 14
Miss.
misses, 17 hits, and 18
Ouch.
hits. So he suffers
Ouch.
12 points of damage total. The other skeleton is still engaged with you, Falcon, so he's just gonna go for his short sword against you. 17 to hit?
Did he come back from the bathroom?
I don't know.
No.
I bet a 17 hits him.
It does, I'm just wondering if he's gonna use shield again or not.
Using your phones, put in your votes now. Is he going to use shield? Take your guess.
Let's pull up a poll on Twitch.
Sudden betting game. Dun 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 dun.
The lights come down like it's
Yep.
Who Wants to Be a
Who
Millionaire.
wants to be a millionaire? That's exactly it.
So while we wait
All on
for
Falcon.
while we wait for Falcon for Space to come back, the other Skellies.
Hello?
Hi, there you are.
Hi.
This Skelly
You're
boy
getting
here
stabbed.
is stabbing you with a sword. It's a 17 to hit. Are you gonna use shield? Or suffer 4 points of damage?
Yeah, I'll shield.
Okay. So you don't take 4 points of damage, and that's Skelly's turn. The other big one is going to attack you again, Kolarys. Make your d20 roll thing.
Cool.
Oh wait, I had after images.
Are you fucking...
That is true. You had mirror images, so I guess you roll for that.
Oh.
Sorry. It's a lot of spells all of a sudden.
Yeah, no, this is what happens when you have 2 wizards and a half wizard in your party, dude.
What's your AC
Quarter
on
wizard.
your
So, one of your mirror images, Falkan, is dispelled. Still have 2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, look, Kolarys, my mirror image worked.
Kolarys, he once again bonks the right one. Tries to bonk the right one. No flanking bonus for him. 17 to hit. And he hits you.
I'm uncanny dodge that shit.
Sure, you'll suffer 8 points of damage then. Half of 16.
Okay, which one's the half?
Is the second button, I believe? No, it's
Yeah.
the third button.
The third one, that's the little half shield.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So that's that guy's turn. Next up is Drachdarin once again.
Oh boy. Yeah, all right. See- seeing that Falcon's struggling a little. Just a little.
I'm doing okay.
I'm going to turn and hit the thing standing next to my wizard.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, woo.
Woo, get away from my wizard!
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled a 2, so I'm gonna re-roll that damage.
Sure. Roll with the bonus, please. +6. Makes it easier for me to apply it.
15 damage.
There you go. Yeah, the Skelly explodes.
Figured you need some help. And then he's just going to turn back and bring the axe up through the mud and right into the other one. It's right in front of him.
Jesus.
Woo!
Shit.
That hits.
Sure does.
For how? 15
15.
points? That was a low roll.
It's really low.
Yeah, Zeus crit damage. Right, the creature took a big brunt, but it's still up.
And
You
that
can't see where the axe is coming from because it's in the dirt.
coming through the mud. Blam! Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, now it's its turn. I don't know if it's a he or
It's
she.
it's what's
It's that thing's turn.
them's. That thing. How impersonal of you.
+2 to this roll because of flanking bonus. 15 to hit, misses.
Insert Karen. Of
Insane.
course they use pronouns.
16 AC. Get that 22 fucking damage out of here, baby. No thanks.
Sure.
Good God.
Block that shit.
Kolarys, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Hey Falcon, take a step to the side. You're like, what? Why? No.
No.
We'll just main hand attack. Oh God, 16 to the big guy. Does that even hit?
Hits, yes.
And then bonus action with my offhand.
Go for it.
There we go.
Oh boy, that hits. For
Nice.
Oh wait. How do you roll offhand? Because
I don't know
It
that you
just
can.
doesn't use your proficiency, right?
Yeah. But I don't know if the feature allows you to do that. I keep forgetting if it does or not. No. The weirder does not allow you to add your ability score bonus. So that 9 is actually a 5.
okay.
We take away your dexterity bonus from it.
Hmm.
Takes 5 points of damage, and he is bloodied. I mean, he's below half health.
And that'll be my turn.
Actually, Drachdarin is adjacent to him, so you would have a sneak attack. But you're paranoid, so you don't, so yeah. Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, fuck me.
They're not directly affecting one another. Okay, that's your
That's my
turn. Falkan.
I will do magic missile
Fun.
on this one.
Okay, go for it.
That would level.
Third.
Mm-hmm. That'll be 5d4 plus 5. 18 points of damage.
Nice.
Somehow the creature is still up. Not somehow. It still has some hit points remaining. That's how.
Yeesh. Am I within bitch slapping range of that thing?
Yeah, you are. It's a large creature, my man.
I will take one step to the left.
Okay.
And get opportunity attacked?
It will use its attack of opportunity against you. Reaction. Roll your mirror image die. Thing.
Uh-oh.
It might hit.
Uh-oh.
It might hit you if it's the Great Club.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Good job.
19 to hit.
Ow.
Falkan, and because it's 19, it's unshootable. You suffer 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yowza.
You still have
What
10
happened to
feet
your
of
mirror
movement.
images, Falcon?
What'd you say?
What happened to your
yeah, I'll
mirror
move over to the
images,
left then.
Falcon?
What?
10 more feet of movement.
Oh yeah, did I move 10 feet? I think I did.
Yeah. Now you move 15
I think I'm
total.
good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, now it's Cantus.
Cantus, now that he is in position,
Mm-hmm.
is going to cast the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The moment I go back to the spell book and stop, oh god, this UI. He's going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Sure. Does it have third level spells?
Cast it at
What?
4th level.
Oh my word.
Actually, I need to simple geometry for a moment.
Yeah, he can get all
You can get all 4 of them.
4 of them. Yeah,
Hey.
sure.
Yeah,
Why
if
not?
he just moves right.
He moves one
Either
step
here
down.
or one, yeah. Steps aside, charges up a 4th level lightning bolt, and
Man, this dice.
the shittiest fucking lightning roll.
Mm-hmm. All of them have to
Okay.
make a dex save.
DC 20.
Even if they make it, they will all die anyway, so they all explode.
Jesus.
The one with the most health doesn't have 14 hit points.
Damn.
They all explode as Cantus just shoots lightning out of his whatever, and he just goes in a line and he kind of supercharges the bone, and all the bones, it gets so hot that it kind of bursts and splinters of bone just go flying everywhere. It's a very violent sight, but also a very badass sight.
Neat.
And that was Cantus's action, and one of his 3 squares of movement. Is
Yeah.
he doing anything else?
He's going to take 2 steps to come closer.
Fair enough. Next up is the Skellies. They're gone and dead, so they don't have a turn anymore. Drachdarin.
I'm gonna hit him! Let's do it!
Sure, go for it.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Followed by 24 to hit. And I'm gonna re-roll that damage because he rolled a 2.
22 plus 6. Let's go!
18.
God.
Wham!
Gamers! Alright, the
Max
creature,
damage.
creature is in its last legs. Not doing good.
And Drac is just... Every swing is kind of like a mix between a much more guttural growl and yell than normal.
To the point, Kolarys, that you are very scared because Drachdarin is doing very wide swings. It feels almost like he's trying to hit you.
While this massive dude's just.
So
That's my response.
that's not a dexterity.
Deck save based.
What the hell you're going on about? Okay, this creature is going to attack you, Drachdarin, without the +2 from flanking, because its body has been exploded. But it hits with 16 damage. Wow. 16 damage is a big chunk of your health bar.
I mean, I have 112 or 111 HP. Like, it's a good chunk.
It's a chunky chunk. Okay, Kolarys, you're up.
Okay, difficult terrain is half movement.
Yes, you can step through Drachdarin though, because he is a huge creature. If you want,
Large. I'm large.
No,
large.
he's just stepping away from him.
Sure.
Attack of opportunity.
There's- and then I'll just you know what I haven't done for a while?
What haven't you done?
Ice knife.
Tossed a dagger.
Hey. Throw
Okay.
them knives.
Pick a dagger and just toss it. It hits the thing. 12 is its armor class, so you hit. Because this creature is distracted because it's fighting Drachdarin, you do get to add your sneak attack die.
Like, wait.
Yeah, because you don't get a sneak attack
right.
when fighting an enemy
For
that is
flanking.
no. It's you do not get a sneak attack from help because of your allies' helps.
Right.
But this creature is not focused on you. That's why you are.
That's what I was saying. I don't get it because of the flanking. I get it because of actual sneak attack.
Yes, sort of. It's a weird thing. I'll let you know when it happens. So
That's a good roll.
29 points of damage to this
3.
creature.
Oh, 29. Oh, yeah, the 6 damage. Wow.
Just got her right in the eyeball.
Fucking rogues.
Sure. To this creature that only had 10 hit points left. You toss your dagger with such pinpoint precision, Kolarys, that instead of tossing it through the eye, you actually toss it at the creature's neck, and you manage to kind of sink your dagger right in between two vertebrae, and unlatches the full head. It just pops out and just goes flying, and the skeleton thing just kind of undoes itself and falls down onto the mud in pieces. And as all of you look around, you see that all of the enemies, they are gone. You're safe once again.
Wow.
What? Now I'll just sheath my weapons.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba, bum,
What did you say,
ba,
Kolarys?
I was gonna ask what the lighting was like, but then I'm like, no, I think all of us have dark vision. Because until I sheath my flamberg, my flame tongue,
Your flame
it counts
burger,
as a light
yes.
source.
Mhm.
Flameburger.
Flameburger.
Flame
Do you want to try my
burger?
flame burger, Falcon? It's really tasty.
Mm.
But nah, I'll
Trouble.
just sheath my weapons.
Sure. So, all of you then start to take stock on one another. Cantus approaches you guys, kind of huffing a little bit. You can see that he's still aching somewhat from his previous wounds, but he's slowly healing. Kind of panting a little bit. Good. I was mostly avoiding combat when I was walking through these lands. Don't know what it is about you guys, but you seem to attract it somehow.
We're pretty good at that.
One of us is the size of a house.
Hi.
And Kolarys, you go back into the mud and pick up your dagger back. And all of you reunite, and since there's nothing else to do here, I believe you guys keep on trudging along.
Through the
Yeah,
swamp.
I don't need a short rest or anything. Didn't take much damage.
I'm good.
Fair enough.
I got like 36 HP. I'm in one-shot territory, but that's usual.
Yeah, that's normal wizard things.
So, two things. You stay there into this place, this horrible place, just for a little while longer, just to wait for the blood rain to subside, and then to move onwards. as intended originally. So for the next short, brief while, nothing really happens.
Oh, finally, free of rain for one moment.
You've been walking for some 4 hours, free of rain. At some point, your guys' stomachs start rumbling a little bit. Cantus pulls out his chemical jug, pops the cork, and starts.
Why?
Stop. Don't. Why? Why are you like this? Why are both of you like this?
Come on. It's what the body needs to survive. I'm sorry that you don't have
needs
survival sense, Mr.
non-mayonnaise
Mercenary.
things. It's
You-
just the texture.
You three, however, imagine have rations.
Lunchables, baby.
We do have Lunchables.
You pull out the little trays.
Which are very, very small for Drac now. Comedically small.
Yeah. Is literally like 3 olives in a plate.
Yeah.
But after taking a little short break, all of you pause for a moment and look back, and you see that the gargoyles, all 5 of them now, are following you from a healthy distance.
Oh, good.
Or rather, they have been following you from a healthy distance.
It's like having a fan club.
They are not allowed in the portal on the way back.
Well, obviously.
So, you all keep on going, and I would like everyone to go ahead and make a perception check, why don't you?
Perception.
All of you, including Cantus, as we're walking through... This entire time you've been walking through mostly muddy terrain, but then it starts to get a little less muddy and more earthy. There's trees all around and all about. And it's mostly arboreal. There's a lot of trees, although all of the trees are dead. They're just the branches and the roots exposing. And you start to go down this winding path towards, southwards, really. And as you're making your way there, Drachdarin and Cantus kind of stops and lifts their hands to call attention to the entire group.
Hmm.
And
We see Mr. Lighthouse.
as you two look around, Drach and Cantus, you all see that there is skittering nearby. There's buzzing. There's some what sounds like another different set of skittering. And you guys think this skittering is too close, and you look down to the ground to see if there's no creatures right next to you, but there doesn't seem to be. Nowhere near close to you, but then this buzzing and skittering grows closer and louder. And you start to look into the distance, and you see not necessarily a cloud, but you see dozens of bugs just kind of coming into your location from all around you. And they look small at first, but as they grow closer and closer, you see that they are huge.
Don't like that.
Bugs. Oh, God. Oh, no.
However, you do notice them before they get to drop on you, so if you want to prepare something advanced for combat, can.
Fireball.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold an action to fire off a couple arrows once they get close enough.
Okay.
If they live through the fireball.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to hold an action to fire a fireball.
I also will fireball. Me, the fighter.
Oh,
Cantus could. Does Cantus know fireball?
Cantus does no fireball. He just cast it in the last fight.
Oh,
Does.
right.
But does he have any spells left for that level? He does not.
You can upcast.
He's going to hold Scorching Ray.
You know
Oh.
what? I'll cast grease between us and them.
They're flying bugs.
Fine, I won't. Jeez.
I'm just pointing out I'm just pointing it out so that you don't waste a spell.
Oh no. All right, so go on.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
They're not all flying.
You're right. Never mind, cast
Cascade.
grease.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
he
well,
said buzzing and lots
skittering.
of bugs coming. Oh yeah.
he said. That's why I was thinking that.
Cast grease, do it.
Sure.
I said between me and them, but they're all around us. So what do you want to do, DM?
Enemies everywhere.
Pick a spot and cast it there. Simple.
Okay. Okay. How big is the the area?
Greece, I believe, is
10-foot square.
well, not as big as I thought it was. You're gonna be able to get like 2 of them. Like
You know
here.
what? Oh shit! There we. Stream boy. Wait, why am I stream boy?
No, sorry, I'm
Stream
Stream Boy.
Boy.
I'm Stream Boy.
Forgot how to ping.
You click and
Hold
hold.
left mouse.
Oh, I was gonna say put it there.
Alright, so the giant scorpion and the giant spider are greased.
Yeah, difficult terrain, and if they end their turn there, they have to do dexterity saving throws.
Cantus, what the shit?
He casts. I have to do that, I guess, 2 more times.
2 more times, yeah. If he was casting it at 2nd level.
He was.
Okay.
But it only rolled 1 of them, and I can't roll anymore because it expends the spell slots. So I'm just gonna have to do
That's
this
annoying.
manually.
Alright, go for it. Do it manually then. Okay, so...
He has so many pluses.
When the
Does he
grease
have
appears,
4?
each creature standing in this area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. I don't know if they entered it as they were surrounding us, or if
Yeah, they did.
I'll let you decide that.
Or they do. These 2 bugs go the scorpion fails its save thingy and goes prone. Where's prone? Prone.
Run.
The spider is good. Arguably. Falkan, you had held a fireball, and whenever those things kind of get grouped up, you you sling it at all those 4. They'll make a dex save.
I think whatever this one was gets disadvantage
Not from being
Because
prone.
he's prone?
Does
for
it?
dexterity saving throw.
Prone is disadvantage on dex saves.
All right.
Pretty sure.
Let me see if he is the one that.
Hold on, double checking.
No, he's not the one who failed. The one that failed, that succeeded, is this one. But he
No,
already
doesn't have disadvantage on them.
he already failed. Anyways.
They only have disadvantage on attack rolls when they're prone.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, because you can still
Kinda weak.
move.
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess you roll a bit.
You can roll
Yeah.
from side to side. All of them suffer damage. This guy suffers half damage. And giant spider is dead. Giant wasp is dead.
Yeah. Oh, thank
Giant scorpion is bloodied. And who was Cantus attacking with his scorching rays?
Cantus, going over Falcon's shoulder, fires 3 scorching rays at this one back here.
The tree at that one?
All 3 at one.
Wow, he really hates that thing. All 3 of them
Dude.
hit for 18, 23 points of damage.
I mean, the hate is understandable. Scorpions are literally made of nightmare fuel.
I love them.
Yeah.
They glow in the dark. They're so cool.
Do they?
If you put a UV light on them or a black light on them, they glow.
Is it
They
certain
have-
species, certain species of them, or is it all of them?
I don't know if it's all of them. I'm no entomologist.
In any case, now all of you guys will go ahead and
Oh, and I need to fire some arrows.
yes, you will
I
fire
was
some arrows.
focusing on the wizard.
Also, before combat begins, you guys can reposition yourselves around there. To whichever positions you prefer.
Why does my longbow? Will that work? +1 plus. God dang it! A natural 1.
The arrow goes super wide.
I just imagine that the bow itself is way too small for him now, so he's
That's
just like trying to pull
legitimately
it with his fingers.
Yeah, that's the problem. Legitimately.
Oh god.
So did you miss all attacks? Oh no, yeah, you can only hold one.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
only 1 attack.
D&D and its rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all the wasps and all the scorpions are gonna go in the same initiative. Make things easy on my end.
I need to start popping out some of these character sheets. My screen's a little too busy.
So that's gonna be this new round of combat. Is that the position that you guys are gonna be in for combat in the battlefield?
Drac is going to just be a little bit further forward so that he can start catching people in his range.
Yeah, no need to let them get that close, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll stay nestled safely between my teammates.
Again, I have 10 feet of reach.
Sure.
I'm large.
You can move yourselves around before we begin combat.
I'm good.
All right.
Do you want to move Cantus like here?
Yeah, Cantus is
Yeah,
definitely not
yeah.
gonna be in the front. Okay.
Yeah, no. Put the wizards in the middle.
Combat begins. Falcon, you're up first.
Wins.
It's combat.
All right.
A woo combat?
I'm a big, scary spider.
No.
You're just reminding me of that cute little kid spider.
Oh, no.
I cast Fireball again
Oh my god.
on these two.
Oh snap!
Guy.
Snip, snap! Those
You
guys
know-
are dead.
Hey! I'm gonna allow this. If you want to aim that to try to grab that wasp. Oh,
And
I'd probably
torch
hit
you
Cantus.
and himself?
Yeah, he'd probably hit Cantus too. Never mind.
Yeah, no. No.
Well,
Don't do it.
actually, if I...
You might be able
no,
to
if-
hit
It's
these
a dex
wasps here.
saving throw, and I have evasion. Like,
No, if you put
No,
it
I
right
can
there,
actually hit all
yeah.
3 if I just move it
oh my
just like
god,
this.
dude!
Yeah.
Oh, do it!
Mhm.
There you go. Never mind.
Actually, I have
And
to
I'm not
move
even
it.
in danger.
I have to move it one more to the left. And because, as the rules go, since the square that Kolarys is not more than half filled by the circle, then it would hit all of them. Yeah, just there and one to the left.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
The square where Kolarys is not more than half filled, so it doesn't hit him. Okay. So, 3 deck saves coming right up. Wow. The giant scorpion that is prone makes it. So
Mm,
first half damage.
Damn that one scorpion in particular.
This other one is super close to dying. The giant wasp goes up in flames and explodes on the ground. Much like a plane after getting shot, it just kind of crashes into the ground on explosion.
Just grabbing Kolarys' shoulder and pointing, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Ah! You gross.
No, put it on a cup and take it outside.
Gross. Ew.
I don't think that fits in a cup.
You're gonna need a pretty big cup.
You know, he would be a little bit paranoid from the touch during combat, but you're just so fucking cute.
Ew.
Drachdarin, you're up.
All right, let's kill some of these. God, there's so many of them.
Go on, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm spoiled for choice. Let's kill this. Step forward a little bit.
Do it now.
Nah, I'm here. Kill me.
You didn't have to step forward to hit them,
Why
but
is it
sure.
everybody can do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression?
You're right. I don't have to. He's a large creature, and yeah, right. We're just gonna go starting with the first attack on this one.
Sure, go for it.
Natural Juan, what are you doing here?
Oh, Juan.
Oh, Juan. You ruined my whole thing.
Chronal shift.
You want to know what I
Oh.
learned today?
It wasn't much better.
Squints.
14, 14 misses, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate because I'm gonna hit him again.
There you go. That hits.
Great. Action surge.
All right. Not fucking around with bugs, I see.
No fucking around.
Good.
And then I am going to. What is the range on this again? Where'd my character sheet go? There it is. 30 feet. Okay. So 30 feet from me is that, not that. So all of the boogs, Drac kind of hits the first one, and then he just lets out this very primal just roar, and is going to use Frightful Presence.
I'm almost tempted to say I should roll for that too because I'm paranoid.
And it's bassy, it's big, it's loud, and it requires a DC 13 Wisdom save.
You already swinging
Or
at me
Charisma
earlier.
save. I think, was it Charisma? Yeah, Charisma. Or Wisdom. Wisdom. Wow! Oh no, it's
was
my
that?
Charisma modifier.
Wow,
see.
only one made it.
They're Wisdom saves.
Hmm. There's
I
one
read
wasp here.
backwards.
This one wasp there is like fucking mad. Everything else is frightened.
Got the face.
Ah! Ah! Edvard Munch, it's so good to see you again.
They all just start like wiggling their like tendrils in the air and just start like
Oh,
moving back
gosh.
and forth. Oh, oh fuck!
This one is technically outside of the range of it, so he's not frightened.
Oh, good. Sorry.
I can't fear all of your things.
Mm-hmm.
So until the end of my next turn, they are frightened, cannot approach me, and have disadvantage on attacks while I'm in direct line of sight.
You
I believe
can.
that's what frightened is, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, sort of. I don't have my DM. I have it here. You can choose the creatures that you're affecting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So Kolarys, you're good.
Okay.
You don't want to be frightened because that sucks.
It
Oh, I
really
know.
sucks.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it can't willingly move closer to the source of the fear. So they all attack at disadvantage and can't get close. But they can make a... No, it lasts for just the end of your next turn.
Yep.
Alright. So that's your action surge.
And that's it.
Movement? No?
No, I am... Y'all can't get past me.
Sure.
That's the point.
Cantus is up.
Cantus is going to... Where did his... There it is. Boy, he really doesn't have a lot of spells left.
You're all going willy-nilly with
Trying.
spells.
That's why we take a nap after this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. He
Yeah,
is
it's
going...
like 2 days.
He's just gonna cast Firebolt. At, this one.
Sure, go for it.
Firebolt!
That hits and kills the thing.
Nice.
It was ridiculous. That thing had like 3 hit points left. Not less.
Wow. Burns a hole right through it.
So
I like the idea of it being a bug and shoveling up into a smoldering pile of charcoal.
Ugh.
Ugh.
The smell of burning bugs is the worst.
So that was Cantus's
Not as bad.
action. Is he doing anything else?
I think he's pretty comfortable right there. He might step right here.
Oh no! A new challenger has appeared for Drachdarin's
Oh?
affections.
You're approaching me?
So, that's it for his turn. Next up is the Scorpions.
I just said don't try anything funny.
Mm.
Apparently, in an all new way.
Kolarys is an emotional wreck right now.
He is, and I really want to make that saving throw.
You better tomorrow.
What the heck wrote these creatures? Reach of 5.
They have a reach of 5?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess they don't really have weapons. It's just their claws and their tail.
Sure.
Their claws.
I hate the tail. I hate
So-
the entire idea of the tail.
Mm-hmm.
What is the? They have a convenient handle.
Well,
It
like
doesn't matter if you grab them from the front or the back. You're either going to get fucked by the stinger or the claws.
You pick them up
I
by the
hate
tail,
them.
and they can't get you.
they're not gonna do anything. They can't. They're just kind of
Scared.
shuffling around you guys, making like a circle of some kind. And
Drac very much is showing his barbarian side. Not that he's a barbarian, but
This is barbaric side, you mean?
he's barbaric side. He dated a barbarian. It probably rubbed off on him.
If anything, this guy here. Can he move around you, kind of shuffling around you, and do
He
this?
can move. Yeah, he would be able to move on the circle that is like that space around me, basically.
Sure, he shuffles around and is going to claw at Falkan
Hmm.
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage. The Scorpion makes 3 attacks, 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting. 21 to hit.
Oh my lord!
Uh-huh. Thanks for the disadvantage, Drake.
You're welcome.
You suffer 6 points of bludgeoning, unfortunately. Bludgeoning? What the hell? Oh, I guess they're like grappling you and crushing you.
They're big, yeah, they're big, squish, pinchy things.
Also, as an effect, you are grappled.
Yeah.
And then it's going to move here and do the same against Kolarys. 11. Misses, I
Nope.
believe. And then he will try and sting you, Kolarys. What?
Ow, why?
What?
What?
Fuck up!
Holy
Wow.
shit!
You just got
Whoa!
double crit.
I give up. I'm
You
retiring
just
this character.
straight up just got double crit.
Holy shit balls!
Kolarys.
Hope you're uncanny dodging that shit.
Yeah.
Not that it'll help you or anything.
Wow.
That's
Oh, what?
fucking. Hold on. Wait. That's
That's 66 damage.
66 damage.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Kolarys. Please.
Are you still standing?
Please.
No,
Jesus
no.
fucking
No!
Christ, it not only rolled
Oh.
220s,
Kolarys.
rolled perfect damage 4 times. Good
Kolarys.
fucking night.
Christ.
Um,
What the?
I rolled a natural 1.
Never.
Wow.
What in the G Willikers is happening?
Kolarys, you're going. I'm sorry. You're going to take 44 points of poison damage, and you do have. Actually, no. Your uncanny dodge halves the entire damage, and the poison is part of that. So let's sum all of that. That's going to be 44 plus 22. Halved
66 over 2, 33.
is 33 points of damage to you, Kolarys, not Cantus.
Why did you just delete Cantus's help?
Sorry. I was selecting him.
What the hell was his health before?
Add 33 to it.
Yeah, add 33 to him.
So, Kolarys, thanks to your uncanny dodge, you survive.
Holy shit.
God, just standing there next to Clarice, a tiny stinger pricks him, it just explodes in a great ball of fire.
Pretty much.
Oh, good thing you have uncanny dodge, because woo!
I think 66 is exactly Kolarys' HP too.
Yes,
really?
it is.
It is. Oh wow.
No way! Oh, that sucks.
Boy howdy.
Oh no. Anyway.
Somehow that was disadvantage. So let's
Too
Am I
bad there's-
grappled now too?
come again.
No, you
Am I
just got
grappled
stinged.
now too?
No,
No, it was a claw attack.
no, that
No,
was
that
a
was a
sting.
sting. That was the
Nope.
poison attack.
I'm the one in the claw.
That was
Hi.
just wait. I thought he was doing 2 attacks.
He attacked Falcon once and then you twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 attacks
You're
with the
good.
claws and one
Fuck.
one attack with the sting. I'm sorry.
That
but
was just the stinger.
just
Yeah,
the
that was
sting.
just one attack.
I wasn't expecting that to happen, but
I fucking told you I hate the stinger.
You hate scorpions, and watch out, there's another one coming up right behind you.
it
In
will.
fact, there's 2.
This one cannot move any closer to anyone, so it's
I know.
just gonna be there.
Thank
This
God.
other one is going to attack you, Kolarys.
Oh, I can't uncanny dodge this.
Claw attack. 7 misses. Second
Okay.
attack.
Good, great.
16.
I have
Hit.
16, so
So
that
it's-
hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Lastly, the sting.
No, don't.
I'm gone. 18
Uh,
hits, and I
18 hits.
can't do anything about it.
Make a Constitution saving throw, DC 12, to have the poison damage. Oh, there you go.
Hey!
Oh, there you go.
Have the
Actually,
poison damage.
let me see if you have it or you. Yeah, you have
Negate
it. No, you have it. So.
Wait.
He definitely have it now.
Wait.
Are you resistant to poison? What about your belt?
That's what I was looking at.
Oh, look at you! You have
You
advantage.
have
on-
advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage. Fuck.
Oh, so that
Wait.
damage, that 22 that you have that again to 11, so regain 11 hit points.
Also, it was advantage.
Should have been advantage.
So,
Make that roll again. Your natural one.
yeah.
Oh, so much better.
So have it again to 5. So you
So
regain
regain.
16. 17.
God.
All the things we
17?
forget. Yeah, you regain 17 from that, and from this one, you suffer the 3 from the piercing damage. But the 17 is quartered to 4. You only take 4 points of damage from this last attack. Oh, 3 plus 4.
Oh, I linked that? I didn't mean to link that.
Oh, it's okay. Did you get all that?
My
the-
health should be where it is.
From the last attack, it should have been 3 points of piercing damage and 4 of poison. And that's it
I
for.
took the full 3. I don't know what I did with the poison, though.
Oh, take
I
4.
think I did half.
Take 4 points of
Let
poison
me-
then.
Quarter damage. Okay, there we go.
Somehow you're alive.
Uh,
Thank your lucky stars. That's it for the scorpions. The wasps. The only one that can actually reach you guys is... Actually, yeah, 2 of these wasps can attack you, Kolarys.
God dang it.
fantastic.
Leave the rogue alone!
Just one of those days.
Let me see. Yeah, this wasp will come here. Yep. Okay, and will attack you, Falkan, with a stinger.
Mhm.
Misses with 11. This wasp will come here, attack you, Kolarys. Stinger. 9 misses. This other wasp will come here, also attacking you, Kolarys, except that it's God damn it. It's flying. and will also attack you with a stinger. Also misses. The other wasp, the one that's angry, is going to come here and attack you, Drachdarin. Without disadvantage.
Without disadvantage.
18.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You suffer 5 points of piercing damage and make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. To have said damage. Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
The damage is halved to 6, and you're good.
Yummy.
That's all for their turn. So Kolarys, you're up. What are you doing?
Kill the one grappling me.
I think he has 5 other problems to be worrying about.
Technically 6.
Bonus action
Is
disengage.
oh fuck. Okay. No, I'm trying to think here for a second. Is drinking a potion a bonus action, or is that a
Yes.
full action?
Drinking a potion of healing is a bonus action, and a potion with an effect is an action.
Make sure it's not
Okay.
poison.
I know which ones are poison. There's 2 poison ones in my inventory. I'm thinking about how to use them later.
Well, he's a rogue, so that's natural.
Okay, so
Don't tell me you're gonna get your poisons and give it to Eliana, the scalper.
My God.
I wasn't
Doug, what are
thinking
you
about that, but
thinking?
now I am. Okay,
Now I am.
for my action, we'll go mirror image. And
Good.
for my bonus action, potion of greater healing.
Nice.
You recover 15 hit points, and if you want, you can roll up to 4 hit dice.
How do I roll the hit dice?
On your character sheet, where there's your portrait on the bottom right, there's something that says hit dice, and you can click there to roll them.
Oh, what? Up to 4?
Yes.
Cool. I'll do it. Okay, there we go. That'll be my turn. Yeah, I'm not moving without disengage. So
Snazzy. Falkan, you're up. You're grappled. What are you doing? The only thing the grapple does, I believe, is turn your speed to 0. So, other than that, you're good to go.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Kolarys and say, hey, Kolarys, did you know the first day I met Drac, I met a gerbil who got infested by a bug and almost had things crawl out of his stomach? It's a true story. It really happened.
I'm taking a point of psychic damage.
I hate it.
And I'm casting Fireball.
Oh boy, the shotgun fireball.
Sure.
Bleh.
Not quite enough to make me vomit, but I am surrounded by bugs and now thinking about them crawling out of my stomach.
Ugh.
And I'm going to Fireball all of them.
All right. Some of them not gonna get hit by it, but the majority of them are.
Hold on.
2 of them make it, apparently. The scorpions on the top, they make it. Everything else fails and suffers full damage.
Oh my.
Is it dead? Is it dead? It is dead. Naturally, the other one is dead too. They have the same hit points. This scorpion... is it dead? It is dead. Yep. Okay, yep. They're dead. That was your action.
All right, I am moving over here.
Before he moves, he just
Cool. This giant wasp is
grabs
making
his wrist.
an attack of opportunity against you.
When I'm standing here?
Yeah, when you're standing there, Kolarys just grabs your wrist. And
This
goes,
wasp here.
I love you. And then kisses your hand and lets you go.
Oh, well, I'm not going to move then if it's going to attack me. I'm just going to stand right here.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
I'm being a good
Never
boy.
mind.
I'm gonna be.
Oh,
I'm a good
then
boy.
Then I just keep holding your hand.
He needs those for spellcasting.
It's true.
His turn's over. He doesn't need it yet.
Okay. Drachdarin.
He still has one hand free. He's also not grappled anymore because the big thing's dead.
I'm gonna smack this bug out of the sky.
Sure, go for it.
Shut up.
Oh, the Juan.
One.
Juan came back.
14 hits for 9 points of damage. Good.
9 damage. Slap.
9 damage. It's below half health.
And then I will take one step that way.
Attack of opportunity.
I'm okay with that.
Wait,
Yeah, no.
hold on. I shouldn't have rolled that with disadvantage. 6. Misses.
Either way.
Good on you. And nobody else is frightened anymore.
Yep.
They realize you're
Except for me.
big, but you hit for only 9 damage, so...
Speak for yourself, DM. I'm terrified.
Ah!
I'm talking about the opposition.
The opposition.
Yeah, this guy's not even prone anymore. He stands up. Did a whole lot of nothing that combat round. Cantus Shayhart, what is he doing? That rascal.
Kansas. That rascal.
That rapscallion.
That rascal. That rascal's gonna use magic missile.
Sure, against whom? what?
What? That.
Sure, how many
I want
missiles?
to make a point that the only thing I've done this entire fight is nearly die to epileptic shock and drink a potion.
That's that will happen sometimes. Should have seen some of our. You should have seen some of our previous combats. It was wild.
They're pretty nuts.
Somehow the monk always killed everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. The pacifist monk, highest kill spree. I remember now. He's gonna cast. Actually, looking at his spell slots, he's gonna go for this one, and he's gonna use 5th level.
Okay. That's a 7 missiles. So roll 7d4 plus 7. Oh my word. Okay, it's below half health. Just like
And
the
I
other.
think he's pretty happy where he's at.
Couldn't be happier.
No, I'm
Oh.
just imagining there's a monk who just has this character flaw where he reflexively hits back anytime someone attacks him.
I don't want to
So
hurt
just-
you.
He just gets surrounded by enemies and they keep like taking jabs at him and just knocks them out. Stop! Stop!
I don't want to hurt you, please.
So, yeah. These are mindless beasts. With their 1 intelligence, they're just gonna go and attack whoever's closest.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
this one here, Scorpion on the top, is going to go ahead. Oh, my dog and my computer's freaking out. And it's going to attack you, Kolarys, 3 times.
Okay, so the first one.
Yank-
Okay, so that one goes after a mirror image and misses.
How? Your mirror image AC is 15.
18.
How?
13
It uses
plus
my
his
dex bonus.
Yep.
13 plus your dex bonus?
Yeah.
It's 10 plus my dex bonus. My
Oh,
dex
it's
bonus
10?
is.
Your dex bonus is 5.
Oh, so it would be 15. Never mind.
Ah, what the hell? Don't
Never
gaslight. Don't gaslight me.
You're thinking
He
of
wants to
mage
hit
armor.
it.
Gaslight me.
So
Don't gaslight me. Okay, so one mirror image is gone.
yeah, second attack. Roll your mirror image thing.
Ba-da-ba-bum. Let me double check if that one hits.
I believe it does.
When you have 3... Wait. When you have 2... Okay, yeah, that one goes after the mirror image. So I'm down to 1 mirror image.
Mm-hmm. Now for the stinger. Misses.
Yeah, regardless of who it hits.
Yeah. So the other giant scorpion is moving here and also attacking you, Kolarys. You're the closest target.
Where do I
So
see my dex bonus?
your Dexter, if you open up your character sheet and you look at the top where it says Dex, below on the left it'll say Mod +4.
Oh, so yeah, they have an armor of 14 then.
14. I thought you were
What's your dexterity score?
18. I thought it was 20 for
18.
some reason. Well, that
Yeah,
that
plus
attack
4.
misses. Second claw attack against Kolarys also misses. Stinger attack against Kolarys might potentially hit. Roll your mirror image thingy.
Now that one hits me.
Cool. Are you uncanny dodging that?
Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
uncanny dodge. I have my reaction back.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw with advantage because this is a poison effect.
Now, what?
With advantage, so roll again.
Yeah, let me... I forgot to... There we go.
Okay.
There, that's better.
So you suffer 4 points of piercing damage, and 24 divided by 4 is 6 points of poison damage. And that's it for the scorpions. You're good. Now the wasps. This one on the bottom is going to attack you, Falkan.
Mm.
17.
Shield.
Shield is up. It misses. The other one flies closer and is going to attack you again, Drachdarin.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Make-
immune to crits. It's fine.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure can.
Oh,
Damn it.
No, don't throw shurikens at them. You throw. You suffer 8 points of piercing damage and 15 of poison. For a total of 22? 23?
8 and what? Sorry.
8 plus 15 points of damage total.
Plus 15. Okay.
8 piercing, 15 poison.
To a sweet 40 health. Feeling good.
Drachdarin is below half health. And that's it for the beasts' turn. Kolarys, you're up. Do your worst.
I have nothing, don't worry about it. Especially with that sneak attack, I have nothing.
Got a fire sword.
Speaking of which, Kolarys turns to Falkan and just cups that big jaw, leans in, muzzle to muzzle. Pussy, pussy, pussy.
You two need to stop having intimate moments on the battlefield.
You
It's his fault. Blame him.
you turn
then,
on your flame blade tongue sword.
When you lean in, you can faintly see the after image of a crow doing a dance over his shoulder. Like it's not there, but it is.
It's not there, but it is.
You glimpse for a moment into another timeline where the Salamel didn't get exploded, and you see him dancing.
Or at least
there.
was resummoned.
Or resummoned, yeah. Oh well, it's an alternate timeline. It could have been a myriad of things that happen.
Exists in increments.
I'll attack this one.
You say he
Sure.
exists in increments?
Yeah.
That means
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
that misses, unfortunately.
Misses. And that's my turn.
Okay,
Why you don't have your like second stabby stab?
because bonus
Bonus
action
action.
to turn on the sword.
Oh.
It takes a bonus action to say pussy, pussy, pussy.
Yep. That's why I'm having fun with. That's why I've been having fun with it every turn. If I'm gonna have to fucking do it and use a bonus action,
I'm gonna do it, damn it!
Falkan, you're up. Round 3. What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. Jeez. Fuck, man.
Could it be Fireball?
I guess, I guess it's fucking Fireball again. It's bugs.
This guy doesn't have any other tricks.
I got 2 fucking fire spells, either Firebolt or Fireball. What the fuck else am I gonna do?
we're in the middle of a dead forest. I
This
think we
place
need
is
to leave immediately
immolated.
after this.
This place is on fire.
Sure. Yeah, they're dead.
I just love Doug's dejectedness whenever you fireball something that's less than half health. Just they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
How do you want to do this? No.
no, you
they're
don't even
just
get
dead.
that.
Fuck
They're just
off.
dead.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
You. Yeah.
Oh no, the scorpion! It's broken.
They just go up ablaze and that's it. Which is, by the way, the subtitle that they put on into the Fire Emblem musics whenever they go into their cool version, but this is not the version from that is playing. I don't know why I'm saying this. Never mind.
What?
Falkan, your turn is
What the-
over, isn't it?
Yeah. If we're doing Fire Emblem, then we should all like start quoting before we attack and crit or something.
No, it's
I
that
fight for my friends.
it's that in Fire Emblem Awakening, the battle theme is called Duty, and there's the cool version which is Duty Ablaze. And that's what made me
I know
think.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, Falcon.
I
I've got
didn't-
a question.
I
for
didn't
you.
properly
Look at God
explain
and
myself.
pray. Wait, what?
How many people can fit through your dimension door?
2. Me and another.
Cantus, do you have dimension door?
Why would we need Dimension Door? It goes 500
'Cause I'm-
feet. There's 2 wasps left.
Because I'm pretty sure the forest is on fire.
It's
It's
fine.
not.
We can run. It's also probably just a normal forest fire. That's runnable.
It is runnable as it happens. Drachdarin, you're up. What are you doing?
I wonder if it could be Great Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Ha!
The giant wasp explodes.
I was gonna re-roll that
Want to hear a
damage.
bad joke?
Do you want
I
an
didn't
axe
think
in
we
the back
were-
of the head?
I didn't think we were in California.
Oh no! Bad. He goes stomping
Aw.
over here.
Bad joke. What the
Bad
fuck's
joke.
California?
A Great Axe.
And you also explode that other bee. No, sorry, it's not a bee. Bees are good. Wasps, they're the
Wasp.
assholes. You kill it. It's flying menacingly at you when you chop it in twain. And it dies.
I love how every species of bee is like this gentle, cute little makes everything better around them, and wasps are literally the exact opposite.
Wasps are always not good.
They're the embodiment of piss. I fucking hate wasps. Me and all my homies hate wasps.
If I had one wish, it would be I wish every wasp on the planet Earth was a bee.
It's like honeybees. They literally just like make homes and we eat their vomit. And
It's really good though.
it's really good.
It's tasty vomit.
And bumblebees, they're just like, I just pollinate everything around me, so flowers are better around me.
And the human race gets to survive around me.
And wasps are just like, I will kill all of them, including the ones you love.
I will attack you for looking at me.
I hate wasps.
So, as you look around, all the many insects around you are super dead. More than half of them are ablaze, and so is a big chunk of the forest.
We should go. I feel like everywhere we go, we are just setting most things on fire. We burned down the cornfield. We burned the trees.
You didn't burn down the cornfield.
Did
Someone.
the Falcon not set it on fire?
We didn't even cast fire. Yeah,
No.
no, we didn't cast fire there because
Oh, that's right.
you and I started freaking out when Spacey mentioned doing it.
Someone dissuaded Falcon from casting fireball in the
We're in the
cornfield.
middle of a
I'm a
cornfield.
little upset. I still wanted to do it, you know?
You should have just done it.
Man.
So,
Yeah, I kind of wish I did.
Next time, just do it.
Mm.
what are you all doing?
Chaos. Leaving. Continuing.
Sure. I'll
Then
need.
we should go, and then we should sleep.
We should find a camping spot and then we should sleep.
I want everyone
But
to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to outrun the forest fire, while breathing toxic fumes as well, mind you.
Oh no!
I hate everything.
Not
DC,
carbon dioxide.
DC 10, by the way. No, carbon monoxide, even worse.
Yeah, I've been rolling like shit all day, so this is pretty standard for me.
Andrew, can I just grab Kolarys and have us dimension door out of the forest?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, not out of the forest, but like far away
Out of the
enough.
immediate fire.
Yeah, far enough away that you don't breathe in all the toxic fumes.
Wait,
and-
wait. If you're gonna help me, I have to do the thing.
What is the thing?
What?
Paranoid.
Oh yeah, and then you need to make a charisma saving throw, DC of I believe 15. Yes.
Uh-oh.
You go to grab me and I just shove you away. The fucking touch me?
I hate insanity.
I do. I am absolutely livid. Don't worry about it.
So Falkan, you try to help Kolarys. He doesn't seem to mind your proximity as much. He's very cautious around you. But whenever he sees that you're trying to forcefully grab him and start to kind of conjure up some manner of spell, he just yanks his hand away and
He
refuses
just
to
does
be.
that thing where he swats at the air in front of him and leans his head back. Don't touch me!
Wait till we get out of here. Just wait.
You just wait. Do you dimension door away without him?
Yeah, no. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, no.
You can't say that to your friends. But sure.
Fuck you!
Fuck you. That's the theme today.
Just go to
Yeah.
dimension door and then fall backwards and give him the middle finger.
Oh
Which
boy.
makes him feel bad.
Nobody
Kolarys
can
is, like,
see, but
hating
out of
life.
visual range, I've eaten shit, but then I get up and keep walking.
You just fall over, slam a fucking head first into the ground. Like, oh, fuck. Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
Probably accidentally dimension doored into a bush. Like,
Oh, thankfully,
I
yeah,
wish
nobody sees
Roll a
it.
d20 to see if you dimension doored into poison ivy.
I'm so mad you can't telefrag someone with dimension door.
you can shove them, and that's about it.
It's not as cool.
No, it's not.
And you
Dimension.
take damage too.
Yep.
Okay, DM, what am I suffering?
You're suffering a level of exhaustion.
Oh, great.
It's fine. We're about to go to sleep. It's fine.
Unless your combat.
Oh no, not another combat. Oh.
Falcon's still in combat range, right?
What, 500 feet away from you?
Not at
That's
all.
the joke.
So,
I think even that might be outside of his battle range.
whoa. All of you managed to run away from this horrible place that is now super on fire. And definitely not a good place to be in. Not healthy, not at all. But all of you managed to gather up again, many yards away. The fire behind you all grows bigger and bigger, but you just keep on running. And a while later, you're coming up on sort of a hill, and you can see that down the hill there's the whole city of Madlenac. It's still like a couple hours walk away, but you can kind of see it in the distance. However, night starts to fall. And if you would like, you can attempt to reach the city still today, but you will need to make a Constitution saving throw to not get exhausted.
Can we just rest and then
I-
go to the city when we wake up?
I think we stay up on this hill and make camp. And we go tomorrow.
Yeah, you can rest if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Agreed.
So
So,
I think giving Kolarys 2 things of exhaustion.
alright, all of you then gather up in a corner, a little bit away from the road, but not too far away. That's why you're gonna get lost in the mist. You start to set up camp, and you realize just now that as you're setting up camp, the Cantus is looking at all of you with like this most incredulous stare. I could conjure up a mansion, you know.
You can what in with the hun now?
I
Kolarys gets like really big kitten eyes, and then just puts his hands together. Please.
Oh, that's right. He is strong enough to cast Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
Does he have the spell slot?
has an
Yeah,
88th
that's why I
level.
didn't spend-
You can
I did
outcast it.
not. I did not spend the 8th level spell.
Oh yeah, because you can go higher.
Sure, I can conjure up a manor. It's another plane of existence, but matters is that we'll be safe. None of the creatures around here can get to us. And I'd much rather that than camping in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
fair.
definitely. Go ahead.
Very well.
Kolarys' tail is literally wagging with anticipation.
Have you not yet learned this one, Falkan?
I'm not strong enough to do that yet.
So, you come into the Shadowfell and you venture out? Camping in the wilderness?
Yeah, I've been mostly camping this
Falcon,
whole
what the
time.
fuck?
What?
Hey, he doesn't know the spell. He's not good enough yet.
I can't. Hey, I just can't. I'm getting there. Listen, I can
Drac, we need a
control
new
time.
wizard.
That's like the big thing I do.
Hey,
We don't
Cantus,
need a
do you
new-
want to be a new wizard?
We don't need a new wizard. Drax suddenly like hugs Falcon into like one of his lats. It's just like, we don't need a new wizard. He's my favorite wizard.
Makes like a plush squeak noise when you grab him. Yeah, exactly.
We're not replacing the wizard.
Oh. Sure. And Cantus just looks away, letting you guys do your awkward group thing, and he goes up, does his hand gestures in the air, chants the arcane incantations, and a doorway shows up.
Oh, poor villain turned hero is all awkward around social interaction.
I mean, I think he just thinks we're very strange.
Yeah.
Which is
We are.
true.
And also, you
Cantus
just
is secretly like, these guys are idiots. How did they beat me?
right.
Basically.
And also, you just said that we don't need a new wizard after saying, do you want to be our new wizard? No.
Said replace Falcon. That's not happening.
Nah, they meant more like replacing the wizard.
You know,
Like,
that's
two
like...
wizards would be badass.
That's another thing to say to someone you just met. In any case, Cantus then pushes open the door, and you see that the door has no handle per se, until his hand.
Wait. Just met him?
You.
Wouldn't I know him from childhood?
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Literally,
you
Drac
would.
is
Oh,
the
yeah.
only one who just met him.
I don't know anyone. I'm new here.
You do know him from childhood. Sorry, my mind is a mess. Is a blur. It's been a while.
Yes.
So Cantus conjures up the door, and then there's no handle until his hand gets close enough to it, and then a handle shows up. He turns it, pushes it open, and whenever he lets go of the door, the handle vanishes again, and the door finishes opening by itself. Then he kind of just steps in, and you all can see that from within there comes an air of warmth and hospitality that you have not felt anywhere here in the Shadowfell, except maybe for when you were back in Kumne. But even then, this air of familiarity was still odd. What with all the undead around.
I will let the noble boys go first.
Sure.
I'm sure Kolarys is like sprinting in.
Kolarys,
yeah, I
you just
I took a nice hop and skip inside. Well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Technically,
I'm
this is
thinking about it.
Technically, this is receiving help.
This is receiving help. I wonder
Fuck, if
about
there's
that.
ever a roll I wanted to make. Which one is
Make
it, charisma?
that roll.
Uh,
Welcome to our favorite game show, Natural One.
I'm gonna go kill myself.
I'm going to say that you do have advantage on this roll because, you know, everyone else seems to be agreeing with this idea.
Thank God.
It's not necessarily a thing of someone is doing actively trying to help you specifically. Cantus is doing this for the whole group.
Okay, yeah,
just
that makes more sense.
You just happen to be part of the group. So you think there it might be suspicious, but since it doesn't target you specifically, it's like, well, if I'm fucked, everyone else is fucked. Kind of deal.
Well, it's just snakes. Well, I'll use it, but I'm not going to enjoy it.
Oh yes, you will get in there.
So, Kolarys, you go inside. Then Falkan also goes in. Drachdarin, you go in as well. You try to go in rather, but
Yeah.
the passage is far too small. You can't even go in normally. You have to really get down on all fours, like kind of put one arm through, then your head, then you start shimming to get your shoulders through, and then you kind of have to claw your way inside the manor as the rest of your body gets pushed in. It's
He gets down on all
can-
fours, but he weirdly looks like not uncomfortable with moving around on all fours in a way. Kind of seems like it just works for him well.
yeah, it's kind of like seeing a dog or a cat kind of shimmy into a small place.
Oh, cats are liquid. They can fit anywhere their skull can.
More like a dog, just kind of
The less graceful one where they
Yeah.
just wiggle and shove themselves through
yeah, that's
until...
pretty much it. He just flops on the other side like, oh god, small doorway.
And then Cantus looks at you. Huh. I did not think to make it
Can't
any
he,
bigger.
like... Yeah, can't he, like... stipulate the size of the interior?
Well, next time I will
What does
conjure up a
what
bigger
does-
doorway for you.
That would be appreciated.
The interior, as you get in, is very like bare bones. It looks like it kind of looks like the halls of the academy that you were back in Madlenac. And you see that there's like plenty of portraits lining up the walls, all of them black dragonborns, and the ghostly spiritual servants that show up, all of them also are, they look like black dragonborns, and you can see that all of them have a very close resemblance to Cantus, and looking at the portraits and everything else, you seem to imagine that Cantus has created spectral servants to resemble his lost family, his other uncles and cousins and everyone else that was lost to the war.
Cantus, this isn't healthy.
What do you mean?
Well, in a way, he's remembering the dead.
It's a nice way to put it.
Many
Cantus, you
people
gotta let go.
don't know if that's a let goable one. I guess I can kind of see where he's coming from.
It's easy for you to say. You still have a family. I not only don't, but the only family I had that was close to me like this, I've lost them before I even had a chance to have them. I was very young.
What do you call Falcon? And what do you call me? Were we not there for you? Why didn't you ask us? Why didn't you talk to us?
It's different. You're younger. You know the things that you know, but the rest of my family, they had their own lives, their own experiences, things that only they knew, things that only they have lived through. Imagine all the stories, all the knowledge that they could tell me about, all the things that they could show me, and they can't because they're dead. It's not a matter of being family, being close or being distant. It's a matter of their lives mattered. They existed. They had their own goals and feelings and objectives, their own relationships. They had so much content that is all now lost. And everyone around me just seems to move on. The Dakus, they took me in, sure, but I could tell that they wanted to move on, and I was a constant reminder of the things they lost. Falkan never lost his parents, his brothers, siblings. I did.
Cantus, no one is saying their lives weren't valid. But if you spend all your time thinking about what could have been, there's so much you lose that you could get now. You have friends, you have family. Think about what you could achieve now instead of what you lost.
My whole life I've been trying to find more about the family I lost. All my parents, my other uncles, my cousins, my siblings, I tried to find more about them. Collect all the knowledge that they had that had been lost. But none of them expected to die just like they did. They didn't leave much behind. The only way for me to learn who my family was, who I am, and where I come from, is from themselves. I've been trying my best my whole life to learn how to find the dead, contact them, talk to them, understand them.
You know, I know a thing or two about losing family. And I know it is very difficult. I know that it weighs heavily on you every day. Because you are reminded that you are alone. Make sure to surround yourself with positive people as well, though. Don't get lost in the pursuit of one thing.
Don't get lost in visions of those who've passed.
Going too far down the hole, you can lose sight of yourself. I did for a while. I lost everything.
What do you mean everything?
Twice.
Have you're traveling with Falkan and Kolarys. You're coming here out of your own free will, are you not? What do you mean you've lost everything?
This is what I have regained. I have... Well, it's a bit of a long story, but I'm not from here. Literally.
None of us are from here.
Oh, I mean, like, here now. Like, I'm...
Remember that time travel thing Falcon did?
But time
That kind of
travel
not from here.
thing.
I doubt Cantus knows about that. He was probably gone before Falcon did that, wasn't he?
I thought Falcon had mentioned it to him. Well, now you know.
Falcon will tell you more, but let's just say I'm a bit of a anomaly, and I don't belong. So I find ways to belong. And these two, and he just hugs both the wizard and the rogue in. These two are all I have. Now, before I had nothing. It was just me and an axe. And it works for some people, but all I'm saying is just don't lose yourself in the pursuit of finding something out.
Kolarys just kind of squeezes the arm,
Grief
holding him.
is very powerful, but it can unmake you as well as improve you.
I've already lost. You all defeat me. Don't have to
But we
quite.
spared you.
We didn't leave you.
Fair. I need to reflect. Let me know when it's time to leave. And whenever Falkan is done summoning his bird, then we'll have a talk.
We
And
should all get some rest. It's been a long day.
then Cantus kind of just turns and goes off to his own corner. Corner, quote unquote. He goes to another room.
Well, Kolarys, how are you feeling? You've been very, shall we say, edgy.
Like there's something drilling into my brain, and I don't want to act this way, but I can't stop it.
I did tell you that this place fucks with you, right? Now
I don't
you
like
under-
it.
I was talking.
I don't like how I treat you. I don't like how I treat Falkan. I don't like it.
Well, maybe another night's rest. You'll be better in the morning. You know, it'll be fine.
Squeeze his arm, almost with tears in my eyes. Like, I really hope so.
We're almost out of here. We'll kill Oxian, teleport back, get the hell out of this place. And then we can stand somewhere that doesn't feel like it's going to grab my ankles and rip me underneath it.
So, Kolarys kind of like spider crawls his fingers along his arm. Oh, you don't want all these undead skelly boys.
Slap him. Don't do that. Don't.
What is
I-
it about the undead that bothers you?
Do you really want to know?
I prefer
not-
if we were in the shower while we talk, but yes, I do want to know.
A, no. B, bath would be nice. C, it's more than just them being sort of creepy. Back where I'm from, and when I'm from, I was part of a mercenary group. We're called the Order of the Northern Might, and we were the best. We're a group of literally the strongest dragonborn that we could find, and we just took up jobs and did whatever shit we were told to do by our commander. And at one point, I was given the task of taking a group and escorting some wizards into some crypt for research or whatever. They just needed, security detail, as it were. Everything was fine, but well, it turns out that there was a lich in that crypt. We were making camp deep underground, and Our watchman didn't even make a noise. And suddenly we were just set upon by a horde of clattering bones and biting teeth. And I ran. I don't know what it was, but watching everyone get ripped into pieces in front of me, I just ran. And it kind of just never left me. Every time I see some shambling creature, it just reminds me of that. I've gotten better, but like I said, grief is very powerful. So kindly, don't fucking joke about undead with me.
Kolarys kind of does that. Come here, finger. It's like, come here. I'll tell you something.
He does the combination of squat and lean down because he's 15 feet tall. And just is like face to face. What?
Gives him a peck on the cheek. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well. One of the things that I had to do when I got back was push-ups until my arms almost broke, so I've paid for it a number of ways. I kind of got kicked out of the group after that. And the rest is sort of history. History that you don't know, I suppose.
Prophecy.
Don't like that. Nope.
No, I
Don't
don't
like
like that one either.
No.
Showers? Do you think they have big showers?
We're
Do
not
you
taking
think-
showers.
I want to take a shower. I'm taking a
You-
shower. I'm going to go find
you
a room and I'm
can-
going to go take a shower.
You can go ask Cantus if his mansion has baths in it, but I don't know if you've been extremely depressed before, but bathing isn't usually your first concern.
Depends on the kind of depression.
Mm.
Lethargic, you don't do anything. Super sad, want to be alone, being a shower's amazing because you just cancel out everything with the sound of the water.
I suppose. I used to dip myself into rivers and just wait. It's very calming water. But you go find whatever bath or whatever. I'm going to sharpen some swords.
So,
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, I
And then
have
and then
sword
uses
practice
hide and runs away.
I
you all start to go your own ways around the manor to try and
You can go your own way.
find what you do, and unless there's something else you guys want to do, let's call this a long rest.
Hello.
Hi.
There's the boy.
Hi.
You missed a really good scene with me and Drac having a moment with Cantus.
That's okay.
We're
Was it
getting through to
more
him.
important?
Kind of, actually.
Cantus said that he had a lot to reflect about, and then after your Falkan is done summoning his bird, he would have a conversation about the time travel thing.
My bird is. I was actually going to say that. Yeah, I would like to take the time to summon my bird.
See, I know what my players want.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want.
Drac,
Drac really does just like sit in the main area because he probably can't fit anywhere else and just cleans up his weapons.
Yep. And everyone else sort of finds their own place, their own corner, to rest and take a moment to yourselves, think about things. Uh, and it's particularly weird for you being here, Falkan, because all the walls are lined with portraits of Cantus' side of the family relatives, all of which have passed away. And all of the spectral servants also remind those are also shaped like those relatives that have passed away. So it's weird to be. It's almost like you're walking, and all the ghosts, the spectral servants that are walking around, they're like very close relatives to you, but you know that they're not the real ones. They're just mimicries,
Yeah,
and it feels odd, but you can kind of see why Cantus is doing this.
it's nostalgic in an odd way.
So, the evening goes by, morning comes, and all of you wake. Yeah, wake at the same time as always. Kolarys is not here.
3 o'clock.
Is what o'clock?
Gray o'clock.
Gray.
Everything's gray in the the Shadowfell.
Ah.
Yeah, not in the mansion, at least.
Well, not in the mansion, yeah. Well, Black Dragonborn, various shades of gray.
True.
Kolarys.
How many relatives does he have if he has 48?
Kolarys, I need you to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Cool.
Everyone else is safe from the effects of the Shadowfell despair because they're not in the Shadowfell. Kolarys,
Sounds about right.
that's going to be a failure. You need a 15 to beat the paranoia.
To
Yep.
take advantage of time unwinds begins and
Half asleep time wizard.
just like limp wristed, just
Okay.
Roll.
again. Oh
It's
my
worse.
god, how?
oh, for fuck's sake!
How? How is this? How? Why are you like this?
11 and 9 are perfectly average.
The second roll should not have been a disadvantage, or rather advantage. Should have been just a straight roll. But
Okay.
you fail anyways. So you're still under the effects of paranoia, unfortunately.
I'm gonna put your dice in a guillotine.
They've been shit all day. I've rolled 2 natural ones today.
God.
Yeah, I kind of saw you get quadruple crit there.
Yeah, you are attracting all the critical badness.
It's the paranoia.
It's awful.
So, all of you are primed, ready. With a kick in your step, you're probably ready to take on the day, or whatever awaits
Sure
for
is.
you in the Shadowfell. Falkan, you have the Salamel now. It's been resummoned.
Birdie. All right.
Did someone say birdie?
I did.
Ah, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's just that it caught me off guard. And once more, Cantus kind of guides you to the front of the manor, kind of waits for everyone to leave. So Falkan and Kolarys leave normally. Drachdarin has to get on all fours and once again kind of try to shimmy through the door like a dog.
I just lean over to
I'm
Falcon
stuck.
and I'm like,
Fuck.
is it just me or is there something attractive about that?
No, you're right.
Oh, that's too much work for the morning.
And lastly,
Kolarys is just kind of smiling as he watches them tail swinging.
Neither of you even offered to help. That's really shit of you.
Yeah, I actually don't know the shrink spell. I can't do anything. Kolarys doesn't have an excuse.
so
I was enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm.
all of you watch as Cantus, before leaving, he kind of turns around and seems to say something, not to you all, but to the manor itself, as if he's saying goodbye to his quote-unquote family. Or he leaves, closes the door, kind of waves it with his hand, and the door dissipates and vanishes. Then he turns to all of you. Very well then. Madlenak?
To finish this, what we came for.
Actually,
Madeline.
speaking of which, I've got questions.
To whom?
To Cantus.
All
Were
right.
you working with Sunaroy?
Lady Uxian. She's
Yes.
Well, she has helped my research into Shadowfell. I'm not necessarily working with her, but she's helped me
Did you know any of her other plans?
plans.
Like murdering nobles, defrauding people, stuff like that.
No? I thought.
Insight check.
Sure, make an insight check, Kolarys.
Fuck! I
It's
hate.
not your role, it's what you said. I'm sorry. It was just the way you said it.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for being smarter and wiser and more perceptive than me.
Mainly just wiser.
Drachdarin, he seems very contrite as he goes on.
Claire's just. De Niro squint.
De Niro squints.
I don't know. She said only that she needed a scholar to look into these matters, and that I was the most prodigious student in the academy who wanted to look into the Shadowfell and necromancy and death itself. She said that city is lacking in the academy is lacking in those fields of study, and there's not enough volunteers, so she was happy to aid my research. That's all she said. Don't know any plans.
Well, going into this, you should be aware. She had a nobleman murdered, and she collaborated with a foreign power to try and defraud Kolarys and his family. So,
And she sort of used my sister's death to get here.
yeah, she's got this staff that seems like real bad news.
I grab Cantus's shoulder and I just stare at him with like a really dark expression. We are here to kill her.
I get it, knave. Don't need you. Put your hands on me.
We're actually hoping to take her upside if we can. See and make sure that she receives proper judgment.
Oh, trust me. She already is. I pull out that little sigil and I'm like, remember this thing? The city wants her dead.
Huh.
Well, we can attempt to capture her, but judging by how our last interaction went, I highly doubt that will work. We could shove her in the bag.
So I just turned to Falkan, like, just a lot nicer. Don't hold back. If you have the chance to take her down, take her down. This isn't one of those. This isn't one of those you can turn around and reform them.
No.
This is she's done.
I had a different plan.
I'm
So-
listening.
Cantus, you are a strong wizard, I know this. Do you have access to the Feeble Mind spell?
I do. It happens.
Oh, okay.
shit.
We're going to try and do that against Uxian. That's going to be our main goal. The moment we can sap away her powers, the moment we're free reign to just end this now.
Hold. Explain.
Feeble Mind. Honestly, if Cantus wanted to use it, he could have killed me right then and there. If you use Feeble Mind on somebody, they're enchanted and enraptured for about an entire month. She won't be able to do anything but say her name and drool out the side of her mouth.
I thought of doing that. Not to you. I wanted not to hurt you, but your knave friend. I know what I had all
You know, I was
differences.
starting to like you until you started using that word.
I thought that you were meddlesome and troublesome. But even then, we spent a
I
lot of...
conjure a mage hand and just have it point its finger at him, just like inches away from his face. Not touching you.
I'm gonna push away your mage hand with my mage hand with one finger.
Not the mage hand antics.
Okay.
I could have done that, but I didn't. Out of respect for all the time we spent together in childhood.
I appreciate it. But when it comes to Uxian, we really should not hold back. And I honestly think you'll have the power to actually do this. I gotta be honest, I honestly don't think I'm strong enough.
Well, as far as I know, Lady Uxon, she's just the owner of the academy. Doesn't really have any manner of power, except for maybe the staff she got. I helped her find it, or rather, unlock its power. It's certainly unpleasant, but not something that we can't deal with. I think even if the Feeble Mind spell fails, if we botch that, we can still try and take away the staff from her. As long as we disarm her, should be helpless.
I'm pretty sure Draco or Kolarys could manage that.
Handily.
I just get like this super deadpan stare at both Falkan and Cantus. I specialize in murdering the magic.
You don't have to be so creepy about it.
What
So,
does that even mean, Kolarys?
What does it even?
Don't worry about it.
Have you heard of Watery Sphere?
Kolarys, tell me something. Is that true? Is that for real, the badge you carry? The blade of the
Yes.
dragon?
Yeah.
Are you taking the piss? Did Ritalier give you that?
Yes. I was just looking through my notes. I wanted to pull the name on you. Fuck.
This guy thinking he's gonna get one over on the DM in a world that he came up with. Funny.
Vitalia stopped me. Well, after we dealt with that foreign collusion. In basically no uncertain terms, Lady Uxian's done. She's definitely not welcome back in that city. Because if I was told specifically to go after her, if she ever goes back, who knows how many other blades will go after her.
I say. I didn't think that whatever she had done was this bad.
She has managed to defame and completely annihilate entire noble lines.
Yeah, and she hit me with the tentacle whip thing after shooting me with a bunch of arrows. I'm not the biggest fan of her.
And she could also potentially spark inter, you know, intergovernment, sort of war, combat, cross borders. Never really a good thing.
Players audibly audibly take note. Falcon does not like tentacles.
Tentacles.
Alright then. You're trying to take her. Let her alive. Try not to hold back. Try and do your plan, Falkan, but we'll do whatever it takes then.
All right.
How many attempts do we have at using that spell?
Once,
No higher level ones are harder to cast. Once
once per day.
per day.
Yeah, we get one shot.
I do not know
Yeah,
that we'll be having multiple encounters with her, though.
Yeah, Falcon, your idea is fine, but if it doesn't work, she's dead.
Yeah, that's fine. If not,
Cool.
we resort to violence.
My favorite. Just like thuds a fist into his other hand. Right then. No more jibber jabber. Let's get to work.
Alright.
He just starts walking toward Madlinac.
So all of you then get up on your feet, pick all of your things, and start walking towards Madlinac. And 2 hours later, you're down. You go down the hill and you start to approach this also familiar city to the two of you, Falkan and Kolarys, but not so much you, Drachdarin. You were starting to get used to it, but then all over again, it's a complete different place for you. Not that Madlinac in itself is a different place, but the Shadowfell version of it, even though it looks eerily similar, it also does not quite looks that similar.
A stranger in an even stranger world.
But don't worry, this place is weird to me too.
That bush is off.
But at least both of you live in the real version of this.
Hey,
Well,
now you know what it feels like to be a fish out of water.
I've felt that for the last year, probably. I don't
Yeah.
need to be reminded.
Yeah, no, you're right. I
Players
understand.
does that thing again where he just hugs Drax's arm.
I'm okay. I just have a lot of things going on. It's fine, Kolarys. Thank you.
And as Cantus looks around, he says, "I've had been here once. Oh, when I came through here. To be fair, but didn't think much of it. I remember very few things about this version of Madlinac. It's not called that to begin with. Call it Kashar, my Willif. It's old draconic for prison of the dead.
Oh, that sounds like my greatest nightmare. Super. Love it.
Do you want another hug?
I am going to throw you. I'm good.
Can you launch me at Uxian?
I mean, probably.
I
Thing,
will be the flying rogue.
the thing that I know here in this city, I try not to linger too much, but there are many here that study and death, much like myself, but none of them wanted to follow me around. Most of them just wanted to study the dead where they are. There were plenty of leeches in here, and many necromancers too. Apparently, the leeches cannot leave the city. There's an enchantment, wards put in the material plane that stops the dead from entering the city in the material plane, but in here, these wards work in the opposite way. They don't allow the dead to leave.
Interesting. Helpful, I suppose.
Well, it would be, but we're going into it. It
Right,
matters a
yep.
little bit trickier to handle.
It's the part that's making my scales crawl. I don't like it.
However, there are intelligent creatures in here. We might be able to parlay with them or make sure that we don't go picking fights that are not needed. Think you can do that?
Certainly try my best.
I'll promise to keep my attitude in check.
I like your attitude.
I will be as presentable as a dignitary.
Alright. I would say also, let's try and avoid being on the street for far too long. We all definitely attract some attention, and especially you.
I've been getting that a lot.
Alright, so what's the first step? What do we do?
Where would she go?
I think the academy,
Should be her first choice then.
or her
Makes
manor.
sense.
They're right next to each other, as I remember. So, Academy first. It's probably a bigger target, more complicated, more difficult to lay siege to if possible. Manor second.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
What for? Dragonborn, we can't lay siege to a building.
I know. Sorry, it just I fell right back into like combat strategy planning. My bad. Habit.
Don't mind him. He was a mercenary some time back.
Yes, he told me, but try and keep in mind all limitations. We're 3 persons and a beastly man. We can't go taking chances.
He called me people, guys.
Would you rather be not a people?
It's better than knave by a long shot.
Well, you 3 lead the way. I'll hold up the back.
So, where are you guys trying to go? And what are you trying to do?
You think she would be in her manor?
Or the academy. I mean, they're right next to each other.
Might as well check the academy. I mean, that'd be where all of her research would be, right?
And maybe tools and support. Academy first, then.
Alright?
All right.
So, as you start walking, making your way towards the town itself, you start to go into the streets with more and more people in them. And before you get actually to the city walls, someone seems to notice you, and you realize that even though they are dressed in very like kind of tattered garbs here and there, they look at you with a face of weird recognition. Ah, the living, you're here.
Yes,
When?
but we'd like to keep that on the down low.
Oh, and why would that be? Are you
Is there another living here?
several? Are you the
Several.
Are you the hunters that she said would be coming for her?
Oh no.
Who's hunting? What are you talking about?
Nah, sorry, I'm not a ranger.
No, we're obviously nobility.
Oh, is
I've
that
been
Do we look like we've been out hunting game?
That is not what I mean. I mean, are you all after the lady that came through?
What is it to you?
It is to me that she has disrupted all of my plans and my schemes.
She's done what?
Come again?
What has she been doing?
She disrupted my plans. This lady Uxian calls herself. Are you familiar? Are you the hunter that came for her?
Well, since we're in this context and you don't seem to be fans of her,
Not at all.
yes.
We can get rid of it.
I can.
Apologies for the hesitation.
Don't
It's a
worry.
very suspicious first question.
Oh, dude, don't you worry. I would not expect living to be here first and foremost. And if they are, I didn't expect you to be friendly or just, outward. You're definitely here
And
with
you
a purpose.
are?
Me? Oh, you can call me Louis.
Louis
Louis Devereaux.
Devereaux. Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. What did she do? What has she been doing?
She's been disrupting my whole plan. I was
You said that.
studying the dead. But she came and started to talk to them, put ideas into their heads. Listen to this. She says that in the material plane, there are wards that are protecting this place, stopping the dead from going out. We all know that. But she says that she can destroy those wards. All she needs is their help. How are they going to help when they're stuck down here?
She's going to try and bring them back to the material plane, then. She's massing an army. She came somewhere that she could get a hold of a lot of undead.
The original, huh, Cantus?
Ah. Ah.
I knew I could get a laugh out of him.
Well, if she had some way to transport them back en masse, she could probably achieve something like that.
Well, of course she could, but I know magic when I see it, and that woman, she doesn't reeks of magic. She reeks of something more like, subterfuge a knave, so to say.
Well, that's true, but she does have with her a very powerful artifact. So,
I notice. That is why I'm here on the outside, as far away from her as I can be. Don't want to get caught up in whatever she is doing in there. But you're going, are you not?
we are here to deal with her.
Oh, I would not go if I were you. Well, I don't think that dealing with her will be very hard, so to speak. She has pretty much just arrived, less than a week ago. It's not very... Actually, no, it has been a week. Precisely 1 week since she arrived, but I wouldn't be so concerned about her. You see, much further up north, there's this little town, and they had a dragon. Apparently, this dragon has come here, is corrupted, and is now just taking the town for itself.
Oh boy. Yeah, we heard about him.
Ha.
Oh no.
Well, if you want to do anything about the Lady Uxian as it is, you probably should be worried about this dragon. She seems to have managed to convince it to help her in her endeavors.
That complicates things a little.
I would say so. if I were you and looking that you are mighty alive and very healthy as it is, except for the two of you, you kind of look kind of ghastly, but I suppose that is how the black dragonborns look usually. I would just turn tail and return home. This is not something one to get into.
Well, unfortunately, that is not an option. So, how about this?
We?
Are you willing to assist us in getting rid of this woman from your city?
What? Assist you?
In any way possible. You don't have to fight, but information is powerful.
Well, very well. I could attempt to do something, but what is in it for me? I don't suppose you intend to pay me with money?
Intend to pay you by allowing you to actually resume whatever you were doing before. Because it sure sounds like she's going to continually disrupt everything you're doing indefinitely.
What is it that you were doing, anyways?
Like I said, I was studying the dead.
Oh, right, my bad.
Or had a undeath in itself. Like I said, I'm been trying to understand the properties of necromancy, try to raise some dead, and understand what it is that make them tick. Why? Just why? I'm not alone. I came with a friend also, and some others have been around. Also, studying the dead. This is, after all, the best place to do so. You can't quite do that back in the material plane. But in here, it was a good place to try and do that until she found it about.
Well, we
Although,
get rid of her. You get to resume your studies. I think this is a beneficial relationship personally, but
I would agree. That sounds very fantastic.
you help us, we help you. That's the way it works.
Very well. Let me see. There are 5 more necromancers inside of town, some of my companions and acquaintances, who maybe would take a little bit of more further convincing to help you, but I'm sure that they will come around. There are also some liches that in town, and they don't seem very happy with her meddling either. Not so much for same reasons as Don't, I don't very well associate much with them, but they seem unhappy with her being here, and well, they might be willing to join your cause if you can convince them. That is.
May
And
not
the
be a
truth-
bad idea.
I don't like it, but enemy of my enemy.
As then again, liches are kind of selfish, so I imagine that we'll have to really offer them something good if they are going to accept helping you.
And the dragon, does it have anywhere it prefers? Does it have a lair, per se?
It seems to fly around Castle Hill, the the highest spot in town, where the town hall is. And I didn't even ask. Sorry. Any one of you from Madlenac in the material plane?
A
Technically,
good few of us.
Yeah.
Ah, very well. Then you shouldn't find your way very easily. Well, I think that would be it. I don't know what else I can offer you in the way of information, but
Pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, you've been a wonderful help. Thank you so much.
oh, magnifique. Glad to be able to help.
And don't worry, less than 24 hours. We'll get the rat out of the city.
A 24-hour.
It'll probably be less than that. I mean, I'm just giving you like a blanket statement.
Mon Dieu, you are certainly very confident in your own abilities.
Well, we are on a bit of a time limit, so I plan to adhere to our schedule.
Mm.
Well, who am I to doubt you and your capabilities? So, I'll be here. Let me know if you need anything.
Hmm.
And I'll let you know if
Well,
I
thank
need
you.
something else.
Of course. Thank you for your help. We'll be taking our leave.
Of course. Au revoir. And
Walks like 10 feet away with the group, and it's just like, he was weirdly nice. Didn't expect nice.
And the they were nice in the last town, so
No, it's just really disarming. Well, he's
I
alive.
imagine he has some ulterior motive, and helping us is only to his advantage.
don't we
again-
all have ulterior motives at the end of the day?
Some of us. There is such thing as doing things out of the kindness of your heart, and because it is the right thing to do.
Oh, you're serious.
Extremely. Track just gives you this, like, very stern, like, don't push it sort of look. Right, well, that at least tells us where to not go. Don't go near the dragon. Very important. I wonder if we could break its corruption in some way. Still never figured out what actually corrupted him.
Cantus is
think
looking
we-
kinda...
Or was
Well,
that you?
I
What did
might...
you do? What did you do?
Well... I might have something to do with that. It's, It wasn't my intention at all. I wanted to be guided towards the battlefield, and Ritalier was... Sorry, not Ritalier. Fusdrant was kinda... apparently very concerned about me, someone alive, coming to... down south, beyond the chasm. He offered to guide me. Guided me to the battlefield, and I started to look for father. Warned me not to stay there for too long, and I disregarded him. I had to find my father, and I did. But apparently, spirits of the dead that are trapped in there, they took over. I wasn't really paying much attention. I was focusing on bringing my father back.
It's fine. You didn't know.
Well, I suppose if we manage to also deal with it, fixing him would be quite the boon. If it's even possible, that is.
Well, what I have studied from the Shadowfell and the creatures that linger here, I learned a thing or two about their... Well, undead are clearly very weak to radiant damage. Though we don't have anyone holy. This group, that would be a boon.
We have a magic sword.
It does a bit of radiant, yeah.
Well, that is a great boon already to have. The other thing, I believe I read somewhere about the Shadowfell is that the energies of this place, they can corrupt dragons. Like ourselves, but also the real dragons. Kind of Fuzdrunt. And this corruption, once it sets in, it needs to be... This needs to be cleansed. Also through radiant means. I believe that the best way to do that is by performing some manner of ritual or bringing Fuzdrunt back to the real plane. Though I don't think we would be able to do that at all.
That seems like a tall order.
If we
And you would
want,
know.
if we want to raise
Yeah.
its corruption, I think we need to. If that is even our plan, I think we would need. It is, after all, working with Oxian, it would seem. So that's kind of odd. But I believe that we have to figure out this ritual and perform it. Imagine it's a religious ritual of some sort. Definitely beyond me. Maybe not this many people in town know of it.
We can ask around, I guess. Maybe we'll come upon some undead clergyman. Who knows?
Yeah, we could try something like that.
Or try and find Lady Uxian, separated from the dragon, and we snatch her.
Or do you think the dragon will come after us after that point, or are you just trying to, like, circumvent that entirely?
I don't know. Really, I don't know. This was not my task to begin with. It's yours.
Oh, I
just...
know. You've kind of just been roped into it. Appreciate you for coming along.
But not to have to kill a dragon if we don't want to, but we also don't have really any holy men.
I don't know that we
So
need
really-
necessarily a holy man to perform the ritual. If we know the ritual, we could perform it ourselves.
Yeah,
I just
we
need a
could
little bit of
probably
light,
do that.
a little bit of weird words. That's all.
Wait, do you think we could
Uh.
find the ritual, the what we need for it in the academy?
That's a bold idea. I think so, yes. I mean, if the academy in here is the same way that it is in the material plane with actual books, and not,
And my question, how similar are these locations?
some locations are fairly similar, some not so much.
The last place we were
So
was
so basically
literally
get there and find out.
the last town we were at was literally a desolated ruin, whereas in our world it's not. But this looks a lot more in one piece.
Well, appearances can be deceiving. That is, whenever I was here first, I went to the Daku Manor, and it was not a very pleasant sight. The house was there, but the front yard was littered with gravestones with the names of every family member.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Those I know that are like Lord Daku. His name was there, but I know him to be alive. And I walked around in the manor. Things that felt familiar, but other things it felt weird. Like I was in a nightmare. Some things felt like they shifted and moved around. Not everything was the way I thought it would be. Many of the books in the walls and the shelves they were either empty or they melted in my hand.
Hmm.
And I don't know why that is. The academy will be different. I don't know that anyone lives there. What with it being a place that serves a different purpose than a residence, the way that it works in this realm is different also. But even though I've studied a lot of the Shadowfell my whole life, I still don't know enough.
So, effectively, our plans are unchained. Changed. Go to the academy.
And investigate. Seems like a great start.
And I would definitely go the investigation route. Let's not go in guns blazing.
not-
Let's be careful not to attract attention.
We'll be very quiet, like a mouse.
Very well then. Lead the way.
I just like nudge Falcon.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Academy.
Okay, so you guys are going to the academy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So all of you then start taking your way inside of the city. Everything looks a little bit odd, like it does in the Shadowfell. You see that there are people living here, but those people not entirely sure if they are alive or not. You just see silhouettes of persons walking around in some street or shuffling inside of some houses, but you don't know to which degree they're alive and to which degree you should really worry about that. Ponder that it might be just someone busy with things beyond your comprehension. It could be just zombies and skeletons shuffling about. It could be all manner of things, and at some point you decide that it's best to keep your objective focused and go towards it. And as soon as you cross the city walls, you all feel a little bit weird. You feel like you have crossed some manner of threshold. And you look around, and while there's nothing physical there to show any evidence of you guys having, entered a different place other than having crossed the walls, deep down in your souls you feel like you're in a much more dreadful place. The Madlenac you knew and the Madlenac that you're currently in, they are not the same. The previous one was your home, but this is a domain of dread. And this is how we're gonna end today's game.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Well,
Heck,
We-
my thing muted itself. Yeah, end game. Hell yeah.
As
we
some,
went from
Ooh.
having one simple plan, kill her, and now it's hmm.
Leave it to the wizard to complicate things.
Strategize. Well, you gotta find a good way of killing her.
That's right, it's true.
You don't want
But
to
it
walk
only
in and
lasts
then
a
she just
month.
goes
That's my
Shia
problem.
Zing and blows us in half.
It's true. That is probable.
well, we shall see how all of this goes.
I'm
But
so fucking sick of paranoid.
we shall see this next time. By the way, one of the interesting things about being in a domain of dread is that the DC for both resisting and curing from it increases by 5. So
Well, hopefully we won't be spending any more than a few hours here.
Hopefully, we shall see how this goes. It's gonna be crazy.
Because we've run out of our week.
Yeah, you're starting to run out. You have one last day.
Time's up, boys.
We teleport, we grab the cannibal, then we warp back home.
If
Why
bu-
would we grab the cannibal? We're just your portal takes us back to the portal.
because
He's got my jug. Also, Cantus knows teleport.
Fair.
because you
You can just take
promised him.
Cantus's.
Yeah, so we teleport and then we summoning circle. Bam.
Well, in any case, those are all things for next week, where we'll be having a game. So thank you all very much for watching, and if you like this, make sure to go to my YouTube channel, Dice Raiders, where you can check all the other previous episodes if you missed any, and hopefully you like it enough to keep on coming back and seeing more episodes. Other than that, I hope you all have an amazing rest of a week, and that the time shift thing didn't screw you guys too much with the the scheduling for watching the show. We keep telling Falkan to stop screwing around with time, but he won't. So we shall see how this goes. In any case, thank you guys very much for watching. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye.